Yo! What is going on, guys? My name is Josh. I don't know why I did that, but welcome back to your boys' channel. We are back again. We are here with a brand new live stream, live watch along, live reaction to Arsenal or Chelsea versus Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. And yeah, we are live and we are here and we are direct today. Who is in the chat? Which people have blessed me with their presence today early in the chat? Big up to you, man, early in that chat. If you are new to stream and if you haven't done so already, because I know some of you legends have done it already, smash that like button. It's free of charge, it's quick. Just go do that. And also, while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe to your boy if you are new. We're on the road to 40k. I keep saying it because we're getting closer and closer and closer. So make sure to subscribe to your boy. And yeah, I don't know why I'm so gassed because I actually ain't for this game. But hey, listen, the energy is here today, right? Because don't get it twisted. I don't really care that much about the game because it doesn't matter for Arsenal. But if we win and we pull off a miracle, I am going to be shameless as ever. Big up to the man in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, what time it is there, and what is your score prediction and your thoughts on this lineup because it is out. So, whoa, it's disappeared. So apparently it's not out. Is it? Have they forgotten have they made a mistake or something? Okay, here we go. Here is the official lineup. So what we got is we've got a back three. And I knew this was going to happen. And it has happened. We have gone for a back three to match Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea. This is the first time we have played a back three since probably, I want to say last year, 2020, probably when we were losing the games. We've not gone back to we've gone for a 4-2-3-1 for most of the games, but now today we are playing a back three from India. Come on, Chelsea. Listen, here's what it is. Both allegiances. I'll give my predictions after in a bit. So stay tuned for that as well. I need to just reduce the volume so I don't want it to peak too much. But yeah, alrighty, yo. So Leno in goal, holding Gabriel Magalhaes, Pablo Mari, Saka, El Neni, Partey, Tierney, Smith-Rowe, Odegaard, and Aubameyang starts for Arsenal. On the bench, you've got Matt Ryan, Hector Bellerin, Callum Chambers, Cedric Suarez, Dani Ceballos, Willian on the bench, Nicolas Pepe, Gabriel Martinelli, and Alexandre Lacazette. Trinidad, Barbados, Denmark. Jeez, we are international today. Again, you man are mad. Yeah, I love you guys so much. I thank you so much for watching my channel. I don't know why you do it so much, but hey, listen, man, thank you so much anyways. And you guys are legends. Yeah, to the guys that have already subscribed and liked this video, you are legends, right? Don't get it twisted. You are the biggest goats and legends. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that lineup. We are playing a back three. We've gone to match Chelsea's system. Interesting indeed. And yeah, Holding's not playing right back. It will be a back three. It'll be Holding. Okay, let's visualize it. Right, let's visualize it. So here it is. This is both teams' official lineups. Man's playing a false right back. Yeah, no, why's a false right back? No. Right, yo. So as you can see, that's wrong. That's wrong. So it's gonna be a back. Oh, hang on. No, we're not playing Holding a right back, surely. Nah, Mikel. Nah, you're not playing Holding against Pulisic, are you? Nah, listen. No, let's not do that. If that's the case, I'm quitting. I'm gonna shut this live stream. I'm gonna lock it off. I'm gonna walk out. If I see Robbie Boulding at right back, no thank you. Rob, respect to you as a person, but you are not right back and you ain't got the speed for that. But I think it's gonna be back three. And what we could see, this is very interesting, I won't lie to you. Holding Gabriel Mari as the centre backs, Tierney as a left wing back, right wing back. Oh, right wing back. Wait, hang on, who's a right wing back? Oh my god, what's he got for? Saka right back? Nah, surely not. No, what's he, what? Wait, no, I'm just confused right now. Saka right wing back, Partey on only in midfield, the pivot makes sense. Then Odegaard and Smith-Rowe was 10, and then Aubameyang. What's going on? A 3-4-1-2. Is it a 3-4-1-2? It might be a 3-4-1-2. But again, you're going to have Bukayo Saka as that right wing back. Yeah, because he's played right winger, so I guess he can play on that side. There's no denying that. So, yeah, you're going to have maybe. It's an experiment. And why does Arteta always experiment in big games? I guess the one thing you could say is that we kind of have nothing left to play for. And also, Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea teams have played back fours before. And they've struggled. They've played back threes and they've struggled because Chelsea are a very good team. And they have gone for a 3-4-2-1. And I think Arsenal will look to match that. Now, this is my issue with Mikel Arteta, and I'll get on that in a second. But let's go through Chelsea's team anyways. They've got Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal. And listen, Mohamed Elneny, if you don't shoot today, And Thomas Partey, if there's ever a day that you are going to score, today is the day. If there is ever a day you're going to score, it's with Kepa in goal. So if you're going to shoot, as long as it's on target and he has got power behind it, and the same with Elneny, we will score goals. It's Kepa Arrizabalaga. Come on now. Let's have a go at him. Back three of Cesar Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, Kurt Zuma, and then they've got a midfield and wing backs of Ben Chilwell, Jorginho, Billy Gilmore, and Reece James. This is pretty much expected because I did a preview yesterday on my guy Lawrence's channel, and he had this as the same thing there and there. So they've got a front three of Pulisic, Kai Havertz as a striker, which is pretty dangerous and pretty lethal when he's on form, and Mason Mounts. Man like Money Mace, you know what I mean? Mason Mount, yeah, Mason Mount's playing for them as well, almost like a number 10. It's a very complete system, but my issue with Chelsea today, if we are to get at them and cause issues, if we can't even do that, is if we can beat that press, which is going to be hard to do because Chelsea are one of the best pressing teams in the Premier League. They squeeze teams up the pitch, and we have players that are not comfortable when they get squeezed. That midfield pivot of Jorginho and Billy Gilmore is not rapid. It is very slow. It's got a lack of speed, and when you've got Smith Rowe and Odegaard there, two number 10s, they need to exploit that. They need to knock past these players because they're good players, they're very good players on the ball, and if they are allowed to dictate the game, they will rip us apart. But if you run at them and play against their strengths, which is their lack of speed, you can exploit them. And that's my only thing. I think the fact that they've got two proper wing backs is going to be an issue for Arsenal as well. And yeah, the back three as well has a lack of speed. You know, Zuma's pretty alright, but Aubameyang put him in his Arsenal in the FA Cup final. Then you've got Thiago Silva's pretty slow as well. And Cesar Azpilicueta, who, as I said, they're experienced, they're ballers, but they're pretty slow. So we've got speed today, and we need to exploit that. And that's why I wanted to see Gabriel Martinelli starts, but I'm not against Aubameyang starting. Lol, it's Kepa Bavs. Listen, Kepa's started, right? So man needs to see some shots at goal today. I need to see some shots on target, right? So yeah, if there's ever a day, right, I'm gonna tweet this out right now, is, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Can't even type. Oh my god. But yeah, what are we saying? What are we saying? Callum James on the bench? Yeah, he's on the bench. It's the heating on. It's burning hot in my room. False 9. No, false right back. Thank God if holding does not work out, Chambers can come in right on. But listen, we've got 3 right backs on the bench. What formation are we playing, Babs? Please explain. What I say about a false goalkeeper? A false goalkeeper? You know what? I wouldn't put it past him. Right? Oh, I need to break this down somehow. Let's line up. Right, let's try to visualize this Arsenal lineup. So, if it is a three back, right? Where's the 3 back? Is it a 3-4-3? Which is what Chelsea initially play. I mean, they have a bit more narrow in their front three, and Werner, obviously, if it's a striker, they drop off deeper. But they've got the wing backs now. I expect this back 3 to be the 3 centre backs. I don't see them playing anywhere else. So you're gonna have Holding here. Then you're gonna have probably Maury as the central one, because he's the most experienced, and Gabriel as the right one, or left one, sorry. You're going to have Tierney, obviously, a left back, because he's not going to play a right back, is he? Or right wing back. Then Saka as a right wing back. You're going to have Partey and Mohamed Elneny rejuvenating in midfield, so you're going to have that as a midfield pivot as well, to match up Jorginho and Kante and Gilmore. And then a front 3, I presume, of Odegaard on this side, right? Ode, I can't be, you know, I'll put his full name out, right? Might as well. Yeah, who's to say we can't do that? Then ESR as one of the 10s. So it's pretty much similar to what Chelsea are doing. And then our strikers is a bit different with Aubameyang down the middle. But this is what I expect to see Arsenal play with, which is, I'm not quite sure about it. I really am not quite sure about it. It doesn't make sense to me because it doesn't play to our strengths. And this is Mikel Arteta's biggest biggest concern for me. He constantly changes up the game and the team lineup. When he came into Arsenal, one thing he did very well was he kept the team the same week in, week out. It was Ozil, it was Pepe, it was Aubameyang, and even Lacazette was on the bench, but he had the same team week in, week out. Unless it was injuries, he'd keep it consistent. Now he's overcomplicating it. He's overthinking it, and every single game I see this player coming, I see that player coming in, I see a change of formation, change of system. How do you expect players to find rhythm and consistency if you constantly change the team lineups? I don't understand that personally. But look, if it works today, it's a tactical masterclass. But if it doesn't work today and we struggle to play like we played against Villarreal in the first and second leg because he tried to experiment a 4-3-3 and a false 9, it's on Mikel Arteta. You know, I don't know how comfortable we are with this team in the back three. They haven't played that since last year. So it's been a while, but hey lads, let me know your thoughts on that lineup. And I mean, I know, is it gonna be a... Yeah, it will be a 2. We're gonna look. ESR and Odegaard will be our mounts and Pulisic, you know, the 2 number 10s that will play inside, make runs in the channels. What you're going to have is Saka overlapping almost, providing that width on the right hand side, and then Tierney as well. So it's attacking wise, it's the same concept. You have 2 players attacking the half spaces, so you've got Odegaard in one half space, ES on the other half space. The width provided by Tierney and Saka, which doesn't make sense because Saka is more of he's a left footer. He's not right footed, but is what it is. Maybe Arteta doesn't trust Cedric or Bellerin whatsoever. And then you're going to have the pivot of El Neni and Partey, and you're not going to have one. You know, sometimes you can have a fullback that joins into midfield and you're going to have a midfield 3, but Arteta clearly does not trust these 2 centre-backs to do that. This is what Pep would do, right? But we don't have the ability to do that. So you're going to have the back 3 as the extra, you know, defence there to give the numbers there, but the pivot will be the, you know, the one that dominates this game. So, look, I will say one thing about the back 3, though. It has worked for Arsenal in the past, as much as it's failed. We won the FA Cup against Chelsea with a back 3. So it does work for Arsenal, and the players have worked it in the past. My only concern is that we've not played it for a long time. But in terms of the attacking formation and system, it's going to be identical. You're going to have the 5 in attack and the 5 in defence. You know, Partey, El Neni, Gabriel, Murray holding as the defenders, and the attackers as Tierney, Saka, Aubameyang, Odegaard, and Smith-Rowe. So it is what it is. Pep changes formation to back 3. Exactly. So even Pep Guardiola has paid homage to Thomas Tuchel by changing to a back 3. So clearly these managers, they're scared of Thomas Tuchel. They see Thomas Tuchel's team and they think, okay, we need to match these guys. We cannot play our way against Thomas Tuchel, which is the utmost respect to Thomas Tuchel and what he has done at Chelsea Football Club so far. So keep doing your thing. Actually, no, don't do your thing, right? Because I'm an Arsenal fan. But hey, listen, if we can somehow pull off a miracle today and win, which I just don't expect, I think it will be down to the fact that Chelsea have rested Kante, and they don't have the legs in midfield that they would have where they have Jorginho and Gilmour, 2 players that are not as agile, not as quick as N'Golo Kante, or as good as a ball winner as N'Golo Kante. And then you also look in terms of Arsenal's attack, Smith-Rowe and Odegaard. I'm looking at you guys today. You guys are meant to be the creative hub. So when you get the ball, make things happen. I don't want to see you guys ponder and wait and waste time. I want you to see you guys at it from minute 1 and second 1. When we had a good few months of form under Arteta, we played a 3-4-3. So I'm actually pretty excited to see how it will work today, especially against the best team in the Premier League current time. I agree on that. Maybe I'm just being a bit overreactionary. Let me just put the lineup in anyways, right, so I can get it on the bottom for you guys so you can see on the lineup at the bottom, because we've got a lot to go through in terms of, I found a lot of Arsenal news, Arsenal transfer news, Arsenal breaking news. So yeah, stay tuned, stay locked in, my guys, as we will go through what is happening at Arsenal Football Club. No, Saka's not one of them. Who is it? It's ESR, it's Odegaard, and you've got Aubameyang as the striker. So there you go. There is the lineup at the bottom, as you can see there and there. And now, putting the tactics to one side and everything else to one side, let's go over to this. Woo! Here we go. Rightio. Please do join in, because there's a lot of questions to be asked. Well, David Ornstein today in the morning dropped an exclusive bomb alongside Amy Lawrence and the Gunner blog. And the report essentially consisted of scout candidates assesses Burge, that's Sander Berg from Sheffield United. They've basically scouted him. Bruno Mazziotti, the Arsenal new physio, may go. And one of our other physios, Court, has gone. Now, Bruno Mazziotti's done bits for Arsenal because since he's come in, our injury record has basically declined. We've got a fully fit squad today, essentially, except for David Luiz and Xhaka, who I think is on the bench. We've got a fully fit squad, or near around that, and we never knew we have that. But since the introduction of Bruno from Paris Saint-Germain, he's done bits. But apparently, he has only signed a short-term contract, which sees him at Arsenal until the end of the season. And once it expires, it's unclear whether Arsenal will extend that contract. Apparently, Harris wants David O'Leary at the club. 5 senior players want out. They want to leave Arsenal. Kieran Tierney is to get a new deal. Arteta, Edu and owners and more on the current state at Arsenal. And this is a report. But there's quite a lot of stuff in there, right? There's quite a lot of stuff there. But let's break it down. First things first, we've got this. Arsenal staff are under the impression that at least 5 senior players, 5, David Luiz, Willian, Bernd Leno, Granit Xhaka and Hector Bellerin want to leave Arsenal Football Club. They want to go, whether it's their contract expiring, whether they don't think Arsenal's the place for them, or whether they want a new challenge. They want to leave Arsenal and maybe Arsenal want to sell them. And essentially players like Willian, Leno, Xhaka and Bellerin, because Luiz's contract is expiring, these are players that Arsenal could put on the transfer list. Now, are you guys happy with that? And are there any players on that list that you're thinking to yourself, no, we cannot let this guy go? Does Xhaka stay? Does Leno stay? I know Bellerin's going to leave regardless, but Luiz as well, his contract is expiring. So let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts on that, And the players there that want to leave Arsenal, they want to leave Arsenal. It's not that Arsenal want to sell them. They want to leave Arsenal. And, the one that's a surprise there is Granit Xhaka. But once again, on this channel, we are ahead of the curve because, I'm not trying to boast too much, but I did talk about that over a month ago, saying that apparently he wanted to leave Arsenal. And now, from one of the most reliable Arsenal sources, who is essentially can be a mouthpiece for the club here and there, which is reported, it's not true, we don't know about that. But yeah, essentially, he has confirmed that Xhaka is one of the 5 players that wants to leave. They have not asked for a transfer, they have not requested a transfer, but it's the Arsenal staff that are under the impression that at least 5, so there'll be more as well. They got Babs, keep Leno, the rest can go. So Leno's a player you want to stay, but yeah, 5 players, and obviously I think there'll be a bigger list, like players like Nketiah, Alexandre Lacazette, other players could be on that transfer list. Now, this is something that a lot of the fans Arsenal fans might not agree with, but the Fleck have also reported in that article, Arteta still retains support from the majority of his squad. Certain individuals even sought assurances that he would be kept on before entering negotiations into a new contract. So some Arsenal players essentially say, if Arteta is not here, I don't want to stay here. They think Arteta, those players think Arteta is the guy that they want to work under and they see as the future, and they then progressing the most on that. Many players remain loyal and continue to hold him in high regard despite results. So that there is exactly why Mikel Arteta will not be sacked by Arsenal imminently. He will not be sacked by Arsenal this summer. And that is the reason why, is because he has not lost the dressing room, apparently, according to their Fleck. And a lot of the key young players, I presume it is, or the key players for Arsenal, they love Arteta and they hold him in high regard and they respect him. And I think this is very key, because I believe what Arteta, if you look at Arteta's time at Arsenal, and there's a lot of players that have underperformed. I look at maybe Aubameyang, I look at players like Lacazette, who's actually improved this year, but they've a lot of players of the experience have underperformed, like Willian as well. But if you look at a lot of the young players like Saka, Smith Rowe, even Kieran Tierney, who's only 22, they all seem to play well under Arteta. They seem to love Arteta. They seem to understand his way of playing. So, again, that's a massive development there, and that's why I think Arteta is here to stay. In terms of the players are backing him, the club is backing him, and the fans might be against that. But ultimately, we as fans are just here to give opinions and, maybe voice our opinions. But ultimately, the club makes the decisions. So, let me know your thoughts on that. Interesting stuff. We are only 38 minutes away from the game itself. Pav will join me around 15 minutes before the game. So, yeah. This summer, again from The Athletic, Arsenal intend to predominantly target players in the lower age range. Now, what does that mean, Babs 14? What do they want? They want young players. And I go back to it. What are the players that have performed well under Arteta? Smith Rowe, 20. Saka, 19. Young players like that. That's Arsenal's call. And without Smith Rowe and Saka, where would Arsenal be this season? We might be fighting relegation, for God's sake, right? And I think Arteta understands that he needs players that he can coach. He needs players that he can develop, and will listen to him. And if you look at Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea today, right? Let's go. This is very key as well. This is why Tuchel has done so well at Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea has a lot of young players that will play for the manager, that have not got egos, that have not got, these big personalities. They've got players like Jorginho with experience. Thiago Silva was loved by Tuchel at Chelsea, at PSG as well. But Aspilicueta, he's not really an ego, right? Billy Gilmour was a young player. Reece James was a young player. Ben Chilwell was a young player, new signing. Kurt Zuma's he's not got an ego either. Pulisic has not got an ego. Havertz, a young player with no ego. Mason Mount, they love Mason Mount. A lot of players there don't have an ego. They don't have this, when they used to have John Terry and Lampard, they used to have players that used to run that dressing room. They don't have that anymore. And that's why Tuchel can teach Chelsea what to do. He can mould these players in the way he wants to mould them. Now you look at the Arsenal team today. But Leno, he clearly isn't the best at kicking out of the back. He's all right sometimes, but most of the time, he's pretty bang average. And you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's not possible. So he's not going to ever become the best goalkeeper in terms of kicking out of the world. It's not going to happen. Rob Holding is a player that Arteta seems to like, and he's a bit younger, and I can see why in terms of, obviously, I kind of understand the system. He's not that good at it, but it is what it is. Gabriel's liked Arteta, and he's young as well. Pablo Mari, again, no real ego there. Tierney there loves Arteta for whatever reason. Same with Partey and Oneni, obviously the players that Arteta have retained. But players like Aubameyang, players like David Luiz, players like Willian, players like Lacazette, these players will have egos. They are experienced players, and they are players that in the past have been involved in stuff like this. And this is why I believe that Arsenal might not have a good season next year. It might be alright, I could be wrong. But Arsenal are looking to the future. They're looking to build a team for the future. And they want to fulfill this rebuild process they're thinking of. They think the way they can do it now is buying the best young players that might not be just 20 or 19 or 18, might be 22, 23. Players that in the next few years will either enter their peak years or only get better. And players like Mikel Arteta will be able to coach and mould. And I don't think we're going to see Arsenal get linked to too many experienced players this summer, like your Williams last summer, which, again, that doesn't make sense now because we've completely altered our transfer strategy now. Because now we want all the young players, and this is, as I said, it's been confirmed today by The Athletic. This summer, Arsenal intend to predominantly target players in the low age range. So yeah, Oba, I'm not trying to cuss Oba, I love Oba, but again, it comes with the player. He's a great player. With great players comes great egos. With Thomas Tuchel, he's got a young team, whereas if you look at Thomas Tuchel's time at Paris Saint-Germain, maybe why it didn't work out from then and why he got sacked was because Neymar, Mbappe, they run the team. You have to play to their strengths, whereas players like Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Pulisic will play for the manager. Because they're young players, they haven't got to the level of Mbappe or Neymar. They're not the world superstars, and I don't know why Williams got an ego, but I'm just saying that he might not have an ego. I might be wrong here, but that's another massive development there and there. Now this again, more. We've got more. I trust the process. You know what? I was watching a video on the Philadelphia 76ers in the NBA, and they started the whole trust the process vibe, and they ain't won an NBA title, have they? But they've got a good team now. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. So clearly, for them, trusting the process worked. They signed they got rid of the big players and signed young players. But that's NBA. This is football. It's not soccer. This is football, real football, and it's different here. You have to build a squad here, not just 5 players. But I can, let's not go there. Right, Fabrizio Romano has given us an update. Who, by the way, okay, let's not give you look. So the guys that are watching right now, you're about to get an exclusive. There is a potential that on this channel at Babs14, make sure you subscribe and like, that we will have Fabrizio Romano on very soon. I'm not going to give you a date. I'm not going to tell you what the video is about. But I am working right now to potentially get Fabrizio Romano on the channel. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it's looking possible. So stay tuned. Turn on them post notifications. Turn on them post noties. Right, but what he has said today on his podcast, he says Lamptey is no longer a target. So Tariq Lamptey, Arsenal have said no. Obviously an injury, unfortunately. And Hakimi is really, really difficult. Max Aarons is one of the names in the list, but it's a long list. Everton were in talks for Aarons, but now it's really complicated. Other clubs are joining the race. So what's happened here now? It's Arsenal have turned their attention, because for all we were hearing during the season, it's Arsenal target Tariq Lamptey. Brighton's Tariq Lamptey is the one they want. That's what Fabrizio Romano said. But it seems like, unfortunately, since Lamptey picked up that injury, which seeing him out for the rest of the season, Arsenal said, you know what, let's not go there. He might be a very good player, but he's injured right now. We can't risk that right now. We need players to come in and work straight away. And it seems like Arsenal have identified Maximilian Aarons as their target. Now, I watched a few videos of Aarons. I've watched him play a few times live, not that many times. He's a very good dribbler. He's very good at times of dribbling and beating his man. His crossing is hit and miss, but he's good at that. He's better than Bellerin, obviously. Defensively, though, I don't trust Max Aarons. I think he's a good player. He's 21 years of age. He's very young. But is he the right player for Arsenal? Now, Achraf Hakimi, another player that Arsenal fans seem to want at Arsenal. Again, great going forwards. Better than Aarons and better than Lamptey going forwards. He's more experienced, for God's sake. But defensively, is he a wing back or is he a right back? I pray to God we sign Camavinga. I know it's unlikely, but still, we'll talk about Camavinga in a second as well. But what are your thoughts on that right back situation? Would you take Aarons over Lamptey? Would you take Aarons instead of Hakimi, or do you still see Achraf Hakimi as the player? Or do you see Emerson Royal from Real Betis and Barcelona? Is he the guy that you want? Please do let me know about that. Because yeah, the right back, it looks like, as you can see down here from it, for Emerson Royal, it's not easy. So the player from Real Betis, because the value of the player is so big, and also it has to be negotiated with Barcelona, but also part of the future sale of Emerson will be for Betis. Max Aarons is so appreciated. Let's see what Arsenal will decide. So Arsenal are looking at a potentially of going, right, Emerson, maybe it's very hard to get that deal done, but Lamptey, not going to happen. Max Aarons, it could happen. He's available. We've kind of heard that already. Norwich will say, listen, we're back to the Premier League now. If you want him, he's probably £30 million. You can take him. Max Aarons. Is he that player? Yo, the comments are spamming in, man. These comments slow and they just spam in. But yeah, you man can't wait for that interview. So yeah, we'll make that happen. And I'm doing it for you guys because I know that you guys want to see the best possible content on this channel, and that's why I'm looking to get the best possible guest on this channel. And hopefully, Fabrizio Romano will be on the Babs 14 channel. Stay tuned, exciting times. Be excited, I said. That's famous last words. Achraf Hakimi's agent has been speaking, and he says, I love Arsenal, but none of the officials there have spoken to us yet. So I don't think Hakimi is a target for them this summer. In any case, this kind of deal is complicated and not easy. That is coming from AFC Bell. The Arsenal GOAT for transfers has spoken, and he has got word from Achraf Hakimi's agent himself, saying himself, I love Arsenal. I love Arsenal. Why would you say that? Does that mean almost kind of inviting Arsenal to go and sign Hakimi? I don't see it happening personally. I don't know why he'd leave Inter Milan to come to Arsenal. Milan have just won Serie A. Why would he come to Arsenal after Milan winning Serie A? But saying that, maybe. And it's kind of almost saying, look, Hakimi loves Arsenal. I love Arsenal at least. But the club's not contacted me yet. And if you want Hakimi to come to Arsenal, you've got to contact me. Let me know what you're saying on that. Would you take Achraf? Well, obviously you take Achraf Hakimi. It's a matter of is it going to happen? You know, it's very difficult to make a deal that big happen, especially for a player thing. Get the AFC Bell. So the AFC Bell is a very interesting person because I don't know if it's a person or if it's a company or something. But from what I've heard about the AFC Bell and why he gets so much right, or if it's a she as well, it could be a she. Why they get so much right, and why the Arsenal go for transfers is because it seems like the AFC Bell is an agent. He's a personal agent himself, and that's why he knows so much, or he or she knows so much. But he didn't hear that from your boy. He just kind of forget I said that. Yeah, no, you know what I mean. You get me? But Achraf Hakimi's agent says, "I love Arsenal." What do you make out of that? Because we are. I'm not gonna swear. In terms of negotiations for FFS, we have signed Willian on a bumper deal. Here we go, FC collab. Here we go, FC. That's the name of the title. Here we go, FC. Alright, big up to you, man. Big up to you guys. Fabrizio Romano, again, Fabrizio's back. Again, Arsenal are still planning to go with Arteta. He's confirmed that. Hector Bellerin has a huge chance of leaving the club, to leave the club in the summer. Confirmed. Arsenal will sign a new right back. So Arsenal will get that new right back this summer. Whether it's Lamptey and we reinvigorate that interest there, whether it's Hakimi and we can somehow be a gargantuan club and pull that off, don't know how that's going to happen. I think it's going to be Max Aarons. It will be hard because Man United want him, because Barcelona will want him, because Everton will want him as well. But I think with Arsenal, in the rebuild process, another young player, add to the young core of players like Tierney and Smith Rowe and Saka and Martinelli and Saliba and so on and so forth, I think it could happen. I'm not sure if he's the one, but I could see it happening. Arsenal have become banter FC. Until they sign him, it's all rubbish. Why would any one of them come to Arsenal? The reason why they come to Arsenal, right? Here comes the money. Money talks FC. FC, money talks. That's what is football. Players will come as long as you pay them. And Arsenal pay a lot of money to these players. A lot of these young players, while they're great potential players, they're not on massive wages right now because their clubs are not offering them the big wages right now. Unless you're Kylian Mbappe or Erling Haaland, you're not getting big money. If Hakimi comes to Arsenal, I can guarantee you we can double his wages right now because Arsenal financially are in a better position than Inter Milan. Milan are a better team, but Arsenal financially are more secure. We've got less depth as well. Let's not forget that. We think we've got the least debt out of all the big 6 Premier League clubs. So clearly Arsenal have money to spend this summer, but is Hakimi the right guy? Lucas Torreira is expected to leave Arsenal too. No official proposals from Boca as of today. Well, Torreira, he's made it very hard. Hakimi, Camavinga, oh, that just skipped. Do you think Arsenal finally gets Zaha? No, I do not. And as much as I love him as a player, I don't think it's going to happen. And I don't want it to happen either. I just can't be asked. Babs, do you want Arteta to stay? I prefer not to speak. Listen, do you know what? I'll be honest with Mikel Arteta. If he gets sacked tomorrow, I fully understand it. Because what he's done so far in his Arsenal career, it's not worthy of him. You know, I can see why he'd get sacked. He's done sackable stuff in terms of his record, 10th in the league or 9th in the league, and, you know, get knocked out of Europe by an average Villarreal team. I get it. I can see why he'd get sacked. But Arsenal are not going to sack him, and I will continue to support my club. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say I back Arteta all the way. I'm not Arteta in FC and I've got an Arteta in, you know, a shirt on, a hat on. You know, I've not got everything. I've not got banners of Arteta in. I've not got posters of Arteta on the back of my... I got Man Arsene. I got Thierry. But I like what Arteta has done last season. This season's been an embarrassment. And listen, Arsenal are going to back him. They're going to back him. And we as fans, I don't want to say accept that, but we as fans will have to see where it goes because you just never know what happens in the future of football. Because, you know, as much as it could fail, and it probably will fail, you know, in Arsenal, it could work for Arsenal's favour. And we could have I don't know, man. I just don't want to say the words. I'm not a negative person. I can't. It's not about being negative, man. It's about being, I've never been that type of person to just say out. But saying that, I'm being a bit of a hypocrite because I kind of did say it for Emery. So am I just being a massive hypocrite? I probably am. But yeah, if Arteta was to get sacked, I understand it. But he's not, as you can see from Fabrizio Romano. So Arsenal are still playing together with Mikel Arteta. Let's see how things go, as Fabrizio would say. Jack, what am I doing to myself? What am I doing to myself? Why am I even doing this? Hey, listen, we're shameless out here. We're shameless. This channel is, we've got no shame. We will talk about everything and discuss it. Any ideas on tonight's formation? Looks like a false right back. Yeah, I've discussed that. We've literally got the lineup here. Look, I think this is what it'll look like going forwards. So it'll be a back three. Yeah, like that. And yeah, but are you guys enjoying this type of a stream where I'm not just talking about the game, I'm talking about the transfer news and Arsenal news as well. So I've got a mix of the game, a mix of the stream itself and the game Chelsea versus Arsenal, but also a mix of the Arsenal news today because I like doing this. It's not my normal type of video. I like to just do my videos normally, and if you like those, I'm going to keep doing it regardless. But yeah, the transfer window opens in a month's time, and it's all I have left to look forward to. Jack Grealish, Super Jack. His agent has spoken to TalkSport and he has said, the truth is we don't know what will happen. There are many clubs interested and I wouldn't put Manchester United at the top of that list. On to Sky Sports. Yeah. As you can see, right? James said it here perfectly. It's Man City. It probably is Man City. But just for the fun, we shall pretend it's Arsenal. Right? We shall pretend. Let's speak it into existence. Let's speak it into existence that we can bring Jack Grealish to Arsenal. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But you know what? Right? This is what I'll say. This is what I'm going to say, right? The Arsenal owner, Mr. Stan Kroenke, Stanef, yeah? Enos Stanley Kroenke, that's his full name. I never know his name is Enos. What's Enos even mean? Yeah, let's check his net worth out. I'm not saying this decides everything, right? But the guy's worth $8 billion. $8 billion. Can you not just spare, right? And I said it doesn't work this way, but can you not just spare a little bit of light change for you and just give a Super Jack? Because I will always say it, money talks. Fans will say, why would Grealish want to come to Arsenal? If Grealish was offered 300 grand a week to come to Arsenal Football Club and we paid the money to Aston Villa, they're going to sell and he's going to come. And he could be the Arsenal... Because look, if he goes to Man United, he's not going to be the main player there. That's going to be Bruno Fernandes, and Paul Pogba. If he goes to Man City again, he won't be the main player there. They've got Kevin De Bruyne. They've just locked him into a new contract. And Man City don't spend that type of money. They spend £50 million £60 million, never £100 million. I've not seen it. They've not broken that record. Their highest signing is £60 million, if I'm right in saying, right? So Stan. Yeah? Oh, yo, no, that comment there, mate. Wait. If you want to just, give us a little change, we'll get Super Jack and we'll love it. And I was speaking to someone about it today, and look, it's not going to happen. We're lying to ourselves about it. We're making ourselves, it's the hope that kills you as an Arsenal fan. But I was saying, imagine we had Grealish, right? Just imagine this. Grealish, right? Let's do it. Let's visualize it, right? We'd have a 4-2-3-1. We'd have Grealish here. Right? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Look how good he looks on the red and white. You're gonna have ESR here, right? Let's change the formation first. Actually, no. Let me duplicate this tab because I'm gonna come back to this in a second, right? Let me duplicate that tab. Let's go to the 4-2-3-1 and imagine the scenes if this was to happen. It'd be mad, right? You'd have Grealish as a left winger. I don't think he plays as a 10, but he offers so much more as a left winger. He's got more space to operate. Saka as a right winger, and let's just say ESR for sake as a 10, right? Then you have Tierney as our left back, right back. Let's just put Max Aarons, just the name for now, right? So you've got a competent right back to combine with Saka, right? Who can overlap, who can underlap, who's a great dribbler. You've got Jack Grealish who will cut inside. Why am I doing this to myself? Jack Grealish will come inside and can cause issues as well, and Saka can come inside and cause teams issues. Then you've got KT overlapping Jack Grealish. So you've got KT and Jack Grealish and Saka and a competent right back. And then you've got ESL with all this space in the middle because Grealish will open up teams. Listen, it makes sense. Arsenal, it makes sense because we would be unstoppable going forwards, in my opinion. You'd have a striker, but you'd have the overlap of Tierney, the overlap of the right back, second come inside, Grealish will come inside, and you've got a double-sided width there. You've got, on both sides, you've got balance. You've got elite attackers and potential attackers. Listen, mate. Listen, Super Jack, I've made it. I've made it happen for you. See Mikel Arteta, forget your tactics. Look at this video. Right, have Grealish here, yeah, with Tierney overlapping there, and we're in business. Just imagine Arteta staying and winning everything in the coming years. I think, okay, so yeah, if you think he should leave and keep him with the job, listen, if he wins everything, that's the best for Arsenal Football Club. And I've always said this. Am I Mikel Arteta's biggest fan? I was, maybe in the past, but not anymore. I've kind of moved on a little bit. I've kind of said it. I can see why I'd leave Arsenal, but bro, you're deep in imagination. Come back to the real world. Let's survive the games before I start. Yo, let me just. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, Grealish is not happening. Let's go back to the game itself. But yeah, all I'm gonna say, right, is we'd be great going forwards. He could be our Bruno Fernandes. We need a Bruno Fernandes right now. Imagine Basuma, Hakimi, and there was someone else as well. Grealish. Oh, imagine that, mate. Goodness gracious me. We're thinking too much. We're getting too happy. We're getting too excited. This is what they want. This is what the owners want. They want fans like me to do this, right? So I'm gonna stop doing this. But yeah, take this man out of the misery. He's just wants his opinion. Oh, Sander Berg. Okay, I can see it. My opinions on Sander Berg, right? I'm not fully sure on him, but I could see Arsenal signing him, and I say that because he's a player who's got a release clause, and Arsenal like release clauses. We saw it with Partey in the summer. When you've got Basuma at Brighton, Yves Basuma, who we obviously discussed in the last few days, you just don't know how much it will cost. How much would a Yves Basuma cost? And you're gonna have to put bids in. They might get rejected. Brighton want more higher money. You got a bidding war there essentially of other teams coming interested as well. Okay. But in terms of Sander Berg, when he's got a release clause and Sheffield United have been relegated, and Arsenal have clearly scouted him, by the way, because as you can see from David Ornstein, scouts, candidates assess Sander Berg, and apparently what's happened, and I think the report was here somewhere. Let me find the report. Tushan Aubameyang. Here it is. So Arsenal are looking for some new scouts, and Arsenal have, and this is Athletic again, so pretty reliable. Arsenal have instructed recruitment of firm Nolan Partners to help them identify a new generation of scouts. The intention is to have people on the ground in strategic locations to build contacts and identify talents before it would happen otherwise to be picked up by data. Okay? Now this is where it gets very interesting because it says, intriguingly, the first stage of the recruitment process saw the prospects scouts asked to prepare analysis of Joe Willock's current successful loan spell at Newcastle, as well as Sander Berg, Sheffield United's Norwegian midfielder Sander Berg. So Arsenal have scouted Sander Berg, they like Sander Berg, and he's going to be available for £25 million. But that's the key. Is he worth £25 million? He's just been relegated, for God's sake, and he wasn't ripping the Premier League apart either, like Basuma has been for Brighton. I don't know. I like him. I wouldn't mind him, but I'd rather have Basuma. But that's my thoughts on Sander Berg. Babs, do you think Rodrigo de Paul, with 9 goals and 9 assists from 12th place Udinese from centre midfield, would help us, or do we need a more defensive CM? Well, we obviously need a Basuma or a Sander Berg-like player, maybe a Camavinga, but I do think we need a Rodrigo de Paul, especially if we don't sign Martin Odegaard. I mean, look, we've also got Emi Buendia, who's an option, but we'll see what about that as well. What else we got? We've got quite a lot to go through still. There's so much to discuss. Bernd Leno, we discussed that. Who do you guys see as a possible replacement with Bernd Leno? Yeah, they got Zambo Anguissa, again another defensive-minded box-to-box midfielder. So Arsenal clearly have identified this type of player to partner Thomas Partey. And I think what Arteta will try to do, if we stick to the 4-2-3-1 next season, which could happen, is we'd like to play a way of Man United right now, where what they do is they have 2 defensive-minded, solid defensive midfielders like Fred and McTominay, McFred they called him, right? If you've got Partey and Basuma, defensively we are good. They are so good at winning that ball back, at hoovering up that ball, and recycling possession, that we would be like Man United, that solid base there. And once you have that solid foundations in place, what you then have is more comfort for the centre backs because they've got extra protection. But most importantly, going forwards, the forwards can do their thing and not have to worry about, because they've got 2 elite ball winners who can press up, who can nick the ball, constantly nick the ball. And but yeah, Zambo Anguissa from Fulham, who's been relegated. Look, we have to look at these relegation teams now, because there's always players there that Arsenal could look to sign. Like a lot of teams have done it in the past. Liverpool did it with Andy Robertson and Jorginho Wijnaldum. Look how they worked out for them. Champions League winners, Premier League winners. Not just because of them two, but massive pots, obviously. And you look at this season, you look at Mateus Pereira, relegated with West Brom. Why don't also look at him as an option? I mean, look, Buendia last season, I was calling for Buendia all of the transfer window in January, but realistically in the summer, focused on other players, Buendia was there, and we could have signed Buendia for maybe £15 million, and now he's going to worth probably 30 to 40 because he's the best player the Championship has seen this season. But yeah, okay, where's the report on? Here's the AFC Bell. He's been speaking to the AFC Bell. So this is on Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga. Arsenal, if it decides to make an offer that matches what the French club that owns the player's card is asking for, will be an inclusive choice of the conditions favoured by the player's camp in any possible future destination. So basically, they're saying that the players' camp wants a lot of things, maybe agent fees, and obviously in terms of future release clauses, because Camavinga's not coming to Arsenal to stay at Arsenal. He's coming to Arsenal to make himself a global superstar and essentially break our hearts and go to a Real Madrid or a Bayern or a bigger club that is more successful right now, or fighting for the Champions League. And Arsenal not doing that right now. Now, Camavinga's essentially, some people see him as a generational talent. I think he's a very good midfielder. I've not seen enough of him play. I've seen a few games, and obviously that first game ever he played against Paris Saint-Germain, 16 years of age, he bossed it. But yeah, the press reports indicate that Camavinga is valued at a minimum of €50 million, with 1 year left on his current contract. No thank you. Eduardo Camavinga, I love you as a player. I think you're very good. 18 years of age, I think you got great potential. €50 million for a player who's got 1 year left on his contract. No, I'm not paying that. 1 year left in your contract. I know you got great potential, but 1 year, €50 million. That's the same we paid for Thomas Partey, who was an established world-class midfielder from Atletico Madrid in the peak of his years. So no, I wouldn't pay that money. But hey, maybe I'm just doing my thing. Would you take Eduardo Camavinga for €50 million, which is around 45 to 40 million pounds, on a 1 year who's got 1 year left on his contract, and he's 18 years of age? He won't instantly change the Arsenal team. He's good, great potential, but we've got a lot of potential players, and I'd rather sign a Basuma who might cost 30 to 35, who can hit the ground running straight away. He's got the Premier League experience, and he will be cheaper. So yeah, Camavinga's camp is looking something short. It's not just Camavinga's camp, it's actually Rennes as a club. They want high money. Real Madrid wanted to sign Camavinga last summer. He'd cost €80 million. Yes, that's right. Yves Basuma for £25 million, please. Yes, sir. Martin Odegaard on Mikel Arteta on if he wants to sign Odegaard permanently. We will talk about it when the right time comes. But I can say that I am very happy with Martin. And Odegaard has also been speaking on his futures today. I'm sure that this guy has covered it because he was speaking on it. Fabrizio Romano and Arsenal, they are looking for a centre-back if David Luiz will leave the club. It is not decided yet, but there's a huge chance for him to leave. If David Luiz will leave, they will go for another centre-back. 100% they will sign a new right-back. So, that's another player that Arsenal need to sign. So now, let's go through it. So, Arsenal need a new right-back. That's confirmed. We're going to sign a new right-back. A new centre-back if Luiz leaves. Again, more money. We've got Saliba already, by the way. Saliba, Gabriel. They've given Holder a new contract. They've got Chambers there. They've got Mavropanos coming back as well. We've got a lot of centre-backs there, but another centre-back apparently, according to Fabrizio Romano. You've got a backup left-back, which apparently could be Ryan Bertrand from what we're hearing today. I don't want him, but it is possible. A midfielder like Basuma, potentially, or maybe a Camavinga if we get him, or is it a Sander Berg? Attacking midfielder like Odegaard, or if not Odegaard, someone like maybe a Buendia, Rodrigo De Paul, a goal-scoring attacking midfielder to compete with Emil Smith-Rowe and give them a rotational option. A left wing I'm hearing as well, but no, I don't think that's going to happen. And a striker, because we've been linked today with Moussa Dembele. Here it is. And this makes no sense because they've just signed him. Arsenal are weighing up a move for Lyon striker Moussa Dembele ahead of their planned overhaul of the squad this summer. Telegraph Sport understands. It is believed the 24-year-old could be available for around £25 million this summer. £25 million for a player who's just signed, I think, only a year ago or so for Atletico Madrid. I don't see it happening, and I kind of almost don't want it to happen because he's a good striker. But you look at Isaac from Sociedad, he's more complete. You know, even someone like Ivan Toney from the Championship, who might not go up with Brentford, he's got 31 goals and 10 assists. You know, I know it's the Championship, but still, there's very good numbers for a player in the Championship. Because you look at, maybe a Watkins this summer. I don't know, man. The striker market is just so dead right now. There's no obvious options. I mean, yeah, you can sign Lewandowski or Haaland, but it's not going to happen. So, what do you do? What do we do? Aziz. No. Please, God, not Moussa Dembele. Is it Hudson Edouard, though? So, do you know what we're going to do, right? We actually are only 10 minutes or so away from the game itself. But in terms of the Arsenal bench today, by the way, there's no following Balogun. Why is there no following Balogun? I guess there's no Eddie Nketiah either, but maybe because Lacazette and Martinelli are there. But look, we've got 3 right backs. We've got 3 right backs there. Why would you need 3 right backs? Why? Maybe because Cedric's a backup left back. I don't know, man. But yeah, in terms of the Chelsea bench, and this is the quality of squads we're looking at if Arsenal wants to compete for the top 4 next season, if it's even possible. Edouard Mendy, their big summer goalkeeping signing. Emerson, okay, Alonso, they've got some young players as well, but Ziyech, Giroud, Hudson-Odoi, and Timo Werner, and Mateo Kovacic is out with injury. Ivan Toney over Alex Isak. Yeah, you know what? That's a sticky one, because I like Toney, but I don't think he's Isak quality. I think Isak's better, but I can see potential arguments to why. Edward, please. What's up, my guy? What's up? But yeah, we are very, very close to the game itself. I need to call Pav, because Pav's not into the room yet, and I'm getting very frustrated with Pav. Young Pav, how long? Huh? Is the heating gone? Let's turn it off. Young Pav is set to come very, very soon. But yeah, lads, we are closing into kickoff itself. And yeah, I guess I'm excited. No, not really. I mean, look, we have not won at Stamford Bridge since 2011-2012, the 5-3 victory. Van Persie getting a hat-trick, Van Pagan, and you had a goal from, I think, Jorginho, or Ramsey, sorry, Walcott, and Andre Santos. Was it? Oh, hang on. Jorginho didn't, no, Ramsey didn't score. No, Ramsey, he played the pass. So Van Persie hat-trick, Walcott, and Andre Santos. But yeah, 5-3 victory is the last time we won there. Babs, my Chelsea friend, does not care if Arsenal win today. Listen, they do care. They do care, right? Don't get it twisted. They really do care. I know that it doesn't matter for them. It does matter for them, technically, because if you look at that league position, they are 3rd, Arsenal are 9th. 52 points Arsenal got. They've got 64, so they're obviously going to get top 4. Well, they should get top 4. But if they don't win today, they're in 4th, by the way. They will fall behind Leicester if they don't win today. And West Ham could then close the gap onto Chelsea if they were to win their game in hand. So the top 4 is not secure just yet. Chelsea need to win today. More than Arsenal need to win today, because we've got nothing left to play for except for maybe closing the gap down on Tottenham, who are 4 points clear of Arsenal, which is possible. It could happen, but I really don't want the Conference League. But yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know, man. Can Chelsea drop out of that top 4? Maybe, but can Arsenal get European football? Do we want the UEFA Conference League? That's not quite the UCL, the UEFA Champions League I was looking for. It's the UEFA Conference League, but it's still the UCL. I don't know. Lads, what are your predictions for the game? I will give mines in a minute. I'm trying to still think, by the way. I don't know what I'm even going to go for, but hey, it is what it is. Chelsea, no, do you know what? There was a very interesting stat that I see today, and it was from Orbinio. Orbinio put out a very, very interesting stat today, and this is a stat, right? This is a stat. Where's the stat? It was points collected. Yeah, look, how does this make any sense? So apparently, 2-1, UCL, good one, maths. 2-1, 1-1. You know, I think it'll be a 1-1 as well, to be fair. So that's my prediction. 1-1, Chelsea, Arsenal. Here comes Pav, by the way. Premier League points since Christmas Day. So since Arsenal beat Chelsea, or before Arsenal beat Chelsea, actually, because we beat them on the 26th, from right saying. But since that game or so, Arsenal have only collected one less point than Chelsea have. Now, let's take into account they had Frank Lampard tax, and so on and so forth. But you know, it's very interesting to see that. Chelsea 3-0 Arsenal. Babs, do you smoke weed? No, I do not smoke weed. But yeah, no, no, I don't smoke weed. I drink water, and I'm by the way, we're both on the journey right now.
The journey.
We're both on the journey. The journey. We're on the process. We are just in the process. The process is to lose the bellies. So Pav, your progress is so far so good. He's lost close to 10, 15 kg. In the space of 2 months, so big up man like Pav in the chat. And I've just started my journey recently, and I think in a week's time I've lost 2.5 kg. So yeah, a bit more positive news. Yeah, forget all the negatives. The process is there. The process of diet's paying off, right? If you trust the diet, you'll get the reward of the diet. But yeah, me and Pav, we're losing it. We're losing it. Bro, tell your bro that I don't know what, I couldn't see the comments spread up. Big up you, man. I appreciate that. Okay, to anyone that hasn't already, make sure to smash a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe as well, but make sure to slash a like on the video. Don't be slacking, right? There's a lot of people watching, but not everyone likes the video. So make sure to smash a like on the video. And yeah, the mods, make sure they smash a like on the video, and make sure they subscribe as well, because we're getting closer and closer to 40k. But yeah, Pav is here. Pav, I'm gonna show you the lineups while I quickly get my microphone set up. But yeah, what's your thoughts then on this lineup? Just come forward a little bit. Don't pull it too much.
You're trying a new system out again, I think. I feel like it's a 3 at the back, isn't it? To match Chelsea's system, where Saka's a wing back and Tierney is the other wing back.
Right, let's put this away. Give me 1 second. New mic. Is it sounding good? Is it sounding crisp? I need to obviously do this because this is a condenser. That's a dynamic. So if you're trying to do YouTube, make sure you know what you want to buy. But yeah, as you were saying.
Yeah, you're mixing and matching the systems a lot. It's like you don't really know what you want. And right now, if Arteta is going to stay, you're going to use a system which he's planning to use next season. And if it's a 3 at the back, then it might be it, isn't it?
I think he's just
because the fact that he has 3 right backs on the bench, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I think, do you know what it is? We're going back to the system that worked for us, and we won. I keep saying the Champions League. We won the FA Cup with.
Right? Yeah, you won the FA Cup, but it's like, is this the system he wants? Because if it was, he should have kept it this season, right?
I think he had to change it because it wasn't working anymore. Simple as. We didn't have David Luiz fit. Shout out to JXZ, or I think it's Z. I can't really see it. Babs, Big Man Ting. Why are we getting Yusuf Al Arabi comments? But hey, it is what it is. Well, we're about to go anyways. The game's about to start in 2 minutes, or 3 or 4 minutes as well. Have a look at the lineup while I change the little thing source. You can see it on the laptop, can't you? But yeah, what are your thoughts on that lineup for Arsenal?
Thomas
Partey starts.
Nelly.
Thomas Partey, TTT, zoom. Do you know what, right?
He needs a performance.
When is Eid? Because I think someone said Eid's coming up, or Ramadan's coming up, end of Ramadan. But yeah, big up to the man that are fasting. Yeah. What are you saying, prediction then? So I've said a 1-1, and that's me being optimistic as ever. They've got Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, so I was saying we're going to see long shot FC from Partey and El Neni today. Yeah, they're going to be releasing them shots. Yeah. You know what I mean? But what I will say, Pav, is you look at Chelsea's midfielder, Jorginho and Billy Gilmour.
We saw Gilmour in that City game where he gave away a silly penalty. You don't need him in that area.
True say.
I think it was when they were missing a centre back, so obviously he had to cover. But
yeah.
you know, if he's in that area, you want to see it. If you can get another penalty in it. So he's a young kid. You don't know what he'll do.
So what are you saying in that sense, Pav? Are you saying, right, that is it possible that Arsenal can win today? Is it possible? Are we allowed to believe?
It's a game of football. It's 90 minutes, but I think the odds are against you. Chelsea right now, they're the form team in England. I feel like. I feel like it's theirs to lose really this game.
True say.
They need Champions League football.
True say.
And if they win this game, Liverpool are in the mud. Let's say.
Okay, so yeah, that's true. Their players are coming. I'm just sorting out my tabs because I've got a lot of tabs open, and my computer will start bugging out because when you got too many tabs open, you know, you feel the effects. Close. We'll talk about that after the game, to be fair. Right, let's get back to the game itself. What would you go for prediction wise?
2-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea. I had a lot of Chelsea fans. I was doing a preview with Lewis before the game. They were saying 3-0, 3-1. They don't concede, and that's why I don't see it being 3-0 or 3, Arsenal 2 or something. Maybe 2-2 or something. But I think it'd be a 1-1 if we can get a goal. But yeah, back 3 versus back 3. The game's about to start. Very close. A Partey, El Nen. Look how fake that picture is. Partey is. They've got a Photoshop of Partey's face. Why couldn't you just take a photo with him? Was it because of the deadline day transfer? Saka, right wing back today, Pat.
I just don't understand it. He's your best player, but like you can't just.
It does make sense. He is a right winger, right? He is a right winger. Let's get JXZ to 500 subs. Great analysis, well done, folks. I appreciate that. Can we still make Europe? We can do. We're 4 points behind the team in Europe right now, which is Tottenham. But the question is, do we want Europe, which is the Conference League? I wouldn't mind the Europa League if it was knockouts for that or qualifying. Yeah, I think they would. Because they deserve it, I think.
There's no really teams that deserve anything right now. Everyone's doing poor.
Yeah, I hear that. But yeah, we're about to start here. Let me just fix that lineup at the bottom. But yeah, lads, if you haven't already, lads and ladies, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to smash the like button. What do you think Arsenal's targets for next season? Well, I'll discuss that in a video. But rough assumption, I'd say. Babs, don't personally be surprised to see a 3-4-3 with ESR deployed as a right wing back. Someone was saying before the game that Arteta's playing a false right back. But yeah, back to the target itself. I'm gonna say, I think Aaron's is one they've identified today.
Oh, players.
Yeah, players. Positions are always easy. Right back. There's a lot of positions.
No, I mean like actual position you're gonna finish.
Oh, position. No, this is talking about targets for summer.
Oh.
I think Aaron's is one. Max Aaron's is that's confirmed by Fabrizio Romano today. I think Yves Basuma because Camavinga's unrealistic. I think a backup left back like Bertrand because he's a free, but it probably will happen. I just can see it happening. But it's not my target, but I can see it happening. And a striker, if Lacazette and Nketiah do both get sold and get good money.
Every year you like a Chelsea reject.
Well, we're hearing about Cesar Azpilicueta, Pav.
Nah. He's a Chelsea legend.
No, that's what they're saying. Apparently, Sky Sports News are saying that.
He's a Chelsea legend.
The Arsenal Express. But the game's about kickoff anyways, my people. So yeah. Hey, can we get the here we goes in the chat? Give me some here we goes in the chat.
Might be able to get Emerson.
New fans don't support. New football fans don't know who to support. Support Arsenal. What you? That's what I said, is it? If you're yeah, depends on what other teams you support in sport. If you support good teams, you can get an Arsenal in there. But if you support bad teams in other sports, it's a bit difficult to suffer in all aspects.
Sufferable.
Yeah, sufferable and everywhere. But yeah, here we go. Babs, what do you think of Manuel Lopetegui? Well, he wants to. He's available, but he ain't gonna come to Arsenal for God's sake. Real Madrid and Juventus and PSG and Man City, so he ain't coming to Arsenal. We're not on that table anymore.
He's Italian, isn't it? So
here we go. Shout out to Frank. I didn't see your first name because it's really small to see from here. But shout out to Frank, your second name, Frank. And there's a link in the chat from man like Challenger Man, who is a mod for a reason. For that reason. But yeah, Pav, we've kicked off at Stamford Bridge. It is a back three. No, it is a back three. Or do you think Holding is going to play a right back?
It could have been, isn't it? You never know.
No, that's not going to happen. Here we go again, spammed in the chat. Okay, let's also get a common. You're going to spam. Oh!
It's Chelsea's formation against Chelsea.
Yeah.
It's their tactic.
Do you know what? This for me identifies, again, how good a job Tuchel has done. The fact that Tuchel has... Do you know what I'll say though? I just realised. The lack of speed Arsenal having the back three, Holding, Mori, Gabriel. If Werner had started this game...
Playing Pulisic.
I don't think he's on the bench, is he, Werner?
They're needed for the final, innit?
Yeah, exactly. They've got an FA Cup final again. You know, the second year in a row. Hopefully they lose for 2 years in a row. I don't see happening though. 3-1 Chelsea. Aaron's Tony, Basuma, Odegaard should be out on our shopping list. So Odegaard, as before the game, he did say a quote where he said, "You never know about the future." When he's asked about if this is the final 3 games for Arsenal, which says to me he's open to the move, but I don't think it's gonna happen. If you can open the window a little bit because it's really hot in this room. Maybe because of the laptop, but mainly because of room. Partey trying to chase the ball down. Reece James goes all the way back. Not fully open though. Just how open is it? I leave it. It's fine. It's calm. If it gets cold, we can close it. Who wins today? I don't even know. If a team wins today, it's got to be Chelsea, surely, because they're the team in form. And look, most points since Tuchel's first game, they've only got 4 points less than Man City, who are title winners right now.
5 more than us as well.
You know what that would be. What the question that would pose is, and that's a new manager coming to a new team, by the way.
Yeah.
The question that poses then is if Tuchel has Chelsea in charge for the. Now this is what I say about Tuchel though. The reason why it didn't work out for him at Dortmund and at PSG was because he had awful relationships with the board in both clubs. He had issues, right? And this is what Chelsea look good at, by the way. With Tuchel this summer, they squeeze, Pav. They squeeze. Now watch this. They squeeze, and you know you got to almost. But this is what Arsenal done today, playing Smith Rowe and Odegaard. They're gonna try to, because they've got no Kante in midfield. They've got Gilmour and Jorginho, a lack of speed there.
Yeah.
You know, as long as Arsenal can. But look at that, 3 players.
Gilmour was pressing so high.
Look at Odegaard dropping out. It's instantly Arsenal.
It's the press of them. They do not respect it. It's just like they will press anyone. You get out of your position, will press you.
Yeah, I saw a few fans say they're excited to see how Arsenal is up in the back three today. Because look, it's worked for Chelsea. It doesn't mean it can't work for Arsenal. And it had worked for Arsenal when we played it last season. And it worked against Man United as well, didn't it? When you had Tierney as a left centre back. Here's Bernd Leno, who apparently could be leaving us for the summer. I don't think. Do you know what?
Some players that might be leaving.
Exactly. Here's Chelsea's press and Arsenal win a throw-in. But look how they squeeze that, Pav. Look where Zuma is. They're all proactive. They're getting into your faces. They want to cause issues. Just like how Villarreal are doing. But Villarreal are a far worse team than Chelsea are, quality-wise, but pressing-wise as well. So, listen, I've got nothing but respect for Thomas Tuchel and what he's done for Chelsea. Yeah. I'd rather have Buendia over Odegaard. Now, look, I love Odegaard and I love Buendia. I love Buendia a lot more, actually, to be fair. But Buendia is a right midfielder. But you know what? Take it back. When he plays on the pitch, he plays as where Odegaard is right now, coming inside, coming central. All Partey with a dodgy pass. That's not what you want to see. Gives it to Reece James. And there's Billy Gilmour on the ball. Yeah, I rate Gilmour massively. I think he's a very good player. Very underrated for Chelsea fans. Much
if they're going to get variety, I don't know where he's going to play.
Variety?
Apparently that's what they want.
Jeez.
He wants
because Jorginho is getting older, obviously, isn't it? He's getting older.
Really good for them.
He is good, but he's getting older, obviously. Right, Chelsea. That was given away. See, Thomas Partey can't be doing that, man. Yeah.
They don't lose the balls when they normally have it. Pass.
And Aubameyang's come out as this almost look. We've kind of squeezed. We're very compact. We're very compact. You know, there's a lack of space in the lines.
That's what Chelsea normally do when they're up in it.
We're playing a pragmatic approach today. We're not playing our style or philosophy. It's actually about negating that space in the central regions. You've got Saka as a right wing back. You've got Tierney as a left wing back, tracking the runners. And watching Havertz. Havertz is very, very good at this, making these little runs. Right, look, he's dropped off right now, Havertz. He's dropped off into the half space, but yeah. Right now, Chelsea are controlling the ball. Here's Thiago Silva. Oh, Thiago Silva. Jorginho looking to chip it. Yeah. I remember we did that for Sarri, innit? Against Arsenal, against Emery's Arsenal. Partey on midfield. Inviting the pressure. And you need to release it. He lost the ball.
Where's Zuma coming?
Zuma comes forwards with the ball. That's a great, from Chelsea there. The way they won the ball back. Fantastic. Pulisic inside. Here's Mason Mount into the hands of Bernd Leno. First shot of the game, and that's what Chelsea will do to you. You play around there, take an extra touch or two. But a great kick from Leno. Oh, good idea, because Tierney was in there. Great idea from Leno. If he just
near the corner,
need to keep it more central.
Stop.
But look at this constant move from Chelsea. Mason Mount's come in. Havertz is moving to Gabriel. Look at the run Havertz made there as well.
So much time on the ball as well.
And because they're all midfielders, it's like how Pep has with De Bruyne. They will make clever runs. Evening, Babs. Good evening. Any more info on Yves Bissouma? I don't have it right now, but I think there will be. And there'll be a video on that tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for that as well. And obviously, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. I would appreciate that. And subscribe as well if you haven't already. Here's Kurt Zouma on the ball for Chelsea. So far, Chelsea in control. When we get the ball, we can't seem to play through them. And as I said, it's a very impressive Chelsea team. I think it's the most impressive Chelsea team I've seen. Since Conte.
And Conte, we know what
happened. And we beat Conte comfortably as well.
But he didn't even have this quality of player probably. So
He didn't.
he had some such weather Hazard and Costa, but the rest one is.
Yeah. Right, here's Kurt Zuma on the ball for Chelsea. Chelsea just playing around the back. They knock it, diag towards Reece James. Inside here to Azpilicueta. Here's Billy Gilmour. And what they had with Azpilicueta was a right back playing at centre back. Is he's going to do what Tierney was doing for Arsenal, providing that overlap as well. So they can go to a back four almost. Long switch again. Diag from Thiago Silva. Space for Mason Mount. Up against Bukayo Saka. Mason Mount beats Bukayo Saka. In it goes and into the path of Rob Holding. Good defending there. I can already see how this game's going to set up here. Evening to everyone in the chat and to Bavs. Evening to you as well.
It's quite easy the way they're getting past you right now. They're not getting into danger areas right now, bro.
Great play, man. You have to respect this.
They will. You need
Partey's done so well there. Nicked it off Jorginho. I want a free kick. That's what the Partey I want to see more of. That's the Atletico Partey. Nicking the ball. And as I said, bruv, this is something you guys need to understand. Thomas Partey was rated as a world-class superstar midfielder at Atletico. And they rated him so good at winning that ball back, Pav, that they used to give him Messi. They used to give him Messi. And there'd be games he'd get Messi as well. And Messi's the goal, obviously. Oh, yeah, I knew this would happen. Internet router is just a bit flipped. I'll be back in like a minute or two. But yeah, hopefully I don't miss a goal. No, God.
Seen the thing, innit?
What? Here?
No, go back.
Where?
Go for school.
Yeah, you can see us over school. Do. But yeah, we are 8 minutes into the game right now. Just watching on my laptop for a sec while my internet router resets on my extender. I'm getting that fixed, by the way. I've got a warranty on that, and I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna sue them. It's I'm not gonna name the brand. Don't want to give them that bit of it. I'll be back in a sec. But yeah, no goal so far as it stands. I'm just waiting for this to reconnect, and we're good to go. Broadband connection restored. Yeah, we'll take a second. Alright, it should work now. There we go. Oh the God, there's a Aubameyang. Oh, Arsenal could be in here. Offside. See what Arsenal need to be? It's like what Chelsea do. They're very decisive in that final third path. Very decisive in that final third. My phone dropped, my bad. You better have warranty. Look at the space we had here. If he had played that pass. Ooh, he's on actually. He's a poor pass. But he's kept the ball, Pav.
The thing is,
it's weird. Do you know what Bukayo Saka? Arsenal have pressed there now. And then he's nicked it back. Oh, he had to play it properly to Odegaard. Arsenal here. Causing issues to Chelsea. Crossing it towards it. But man needs to make the run to the front post here. He's not good at that.
He's always going to win that Thiago Silva. You need maybe get to the box first.
But yeah, my guys.
Remember Cavani when we versed him.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang there. And that was Arsenal good pressing from Elneny. And do you know what? I will say right now, I don't not mind Elneny a bit. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's special. I don't think he's a first teamer, but I like Elneny. I really do like Elneny, man. And I think he's a good person as well. Oh, look at Havertz there. But foul. Yeah. Oh, handball.
It's a lovely pass.
Captain Aubameyang, obviously the last time he played Chelsea and it started against Chelsea was the FA Cup final. Didn't play in the game, obviously, last time with an injury. But yeah, Aubameyang, man. In the big games, we have not won with Aubameyang except for Man United.
That game against Chelsea.
Oh, there you go. Chelsea have pressed it. Chelsea have nicked it. Kai Havertz is in, and Kai Havertz is going to score. Oh my God, is that Timo Werner in disguise? Kai Havertz has missed a sitter. And who's to blame them? Maury for the pass or Gabriel with the pass? Let's see it back. But they nicked us on the press there. It's Gabriel's pass. He just played it back there. He's missed.
It's lazy pass.
Yeah, and Maury can't do much there, and he's slow as well. But Havertz is just done so poor here. Leno's not saved it. Havertz is blazed over the bar.
This will be the reason they want.
Yeah, guess what Lewis was saying this to me. He goes, if they don't win today, right? That should be 1-0. That's 1-0.
This is the reason they won the
But he was saying to me, Lewis was saying to me, Catherine Lewis was saying, if Chelsea don't win today, it's because they won't take their chances, and that's the clearest chance in the game. 1-1 with a goalkeeper. Man does a Timo Werner. Now that's a mistake from Gabriel Magalhaes. I'm not going to blame Pablo Mari for that one.
It's a shocking pass.
I think that's inept with the back three right now. We're not used to it. This is the first time we played the back three since 2020, December, November period, and we were awful back then. But what we have now that we didn't have then, it was the number 10s playing in there as well, so it could work for us. Because that's what Chelsea have. They have Mount and
yeah, but they also do it without number 10s. With Werner and
Werner's good though. El Neni again. El Neni's been pretty good for Arsenal. El Neni has been good. We love you, your Arsenal. We do. We love you, Arsenal. You do. We love you, Arsenal. We do. Oh, Arsenal, we love you. What did Giroud finish that? When behind is Aubameyang and good defending from Thiago Silva. Oh, Thiago. It's a good shot, man. I wish he played for Arsenal, man. I would love... Oh, corner Arsenal. I would have loved Thiago Silva for Arsenal, but you know, a lot of Arsenal fans were against it. But yeah, what a miss from Kai Havertz. Is that Timo Werner in disguise, mate? Because I thought he'd finish. I thought he's a clean finisher normally. Yeah, man.
Like that, get out. I think
short corner from Arsenal.
It's because the misses he did against
Saka. Tierney. Old school Tierney. Trying to knock it. This is how we got a goal last time, innit? Got a corner, sorry. A penalty. Tierney from that corner. Cleared long. But yeah, Chelsea so far have set up well. They had the best chance of the game, but it was given to them by Arsenal. Apart from that,
excellent pressing from Kyle.
Yeah, it was excellent interception. Anticipation, that's the word. But yeah, lads, give me some questions. By the way, if you this is your time to shine. If you've got some questions you want to ask me, I will answer them in this stream. It's Martin Odegaard plays it to Thomas Partey. Lovely pass. Saka invites the man Demonimus. Odegaard will shoot and it's come out here to Holding. Holding as a right back. Oh my god. Wrong player, wrong time. Wrong player, right time. Tierney's beating his man. Tierney crosses it in. Holding's at the far post now. Rob Holding there. Offside? I was gone out of play. Rob Holding there with a great chance. Great chance there for Rob Holding to cross the ball, and we were in there.
Good ball there.
And Aubameyang was in the middle, and occupied almost because his defender's a thing there. But Arsenal have actually had more of the ball. Oh, Nenny's been very good at pressing. Almost like the Man United game when he was getting into the face of Pogba and your other midfielders on the day. I think it was Fred. Here's Thiago Silva. Arsenal are pressing. Kurt Zouma. Chilwell. Arsenal press. And Arsenal give away a throw. And this is good pressure from Arsenal. Yeah. Why don't you make FIFA content? It would be good. See, I don't even play FIFA anymore like that. I just get annoyed at the game. So I would. But it's just a bit, you know what I mean? I'm more of an Arsenal news, Arsenal in general. I just like Arsenal, to talk about Arsenal. But hey, listen, if you want to see FIFA content next season, I won't promise it to you, but I can make it happen if you want. Maybe I'll get a Twitch and just go live on Twitch every day. Here's Gabriel. Mari. Lovely pass from Mari. Great pass to Saka. It wasn't a diag, it was a straight pass. Lovely from Odegaard. Partey.
Has to play that.
He's done well to keep it now.
Kept it, but play Saka now. What?
Oh, it's a great pass, Pap, but no one's made a run.
Not really.
It's a great pass because he's seen the space.
Saka, he was there.
Yeah, sometimes Partey needs to keep it simple. You're right.
It's a simple pass as well.
Aspilicueta. Gabriel coming to close in Pulisic. And that's going to be a key battle today. Arsenal trying to be proactive right now. Odegaard will press Kurt Zouma on the ball. Kurt Zouma is confident now. Arsenal have pressed pretty well again. They're forcing Chelsea back here. But Chelsea are dangerous here because they've got Jorginho. Zouma again press. Arsenal press. ESR presses into... Oh my god, it's a real goal! Jorginho! Oh, what a save! He's going to score, Aubameyang! Oh my god, Smith throw! Arsenal lead! Whoa! What has happened? Oh my god, Jorginho! Is it Gilmore? I hope it's not Gilmore. Is it Jorginho?
Yeah.
Well, so what happened here? Oh my god, Jorginho!
Was he even allowed to use his hands? I don't know if he was.
Yeah, he wasn't, that's it. Hang on, you're right.
Yeah.
That should be a handball. We 1-0 by the way. Arsenal scored. ESR with a goal. Aubameyang with the assist. But that's handball. That's handball.
Yeah. Unless he headed that. There's no way he's headed that. If Kepa or the blog has headed that, then well done. Let's see. No, you see his hand. Yeah.
They should be sent off then, innit? That's no, Kepa should be sent off. Hang on, Kepa should be sent off here. No, Kepa should be sent off. Jorginho's played a back pass to the goalkeeper and he saved it with his hands. That's a red card.
But is it a red card or is it the fact that it's a yellow card and it's a foul? And I think you let him play on because you had an open goal. That's why I think you let him play on. Because I don't think he's allowed to use his hand, surely. You're 1-0 up.
They call Jorginho world class. He's not world class. He's a very good player.
He's really
world class though.
That's not his fault there. I don't think. It is his fault and Kepa. Where is Kepa? Why is he playing left back? You need your goalkeeper, innit? So I doubt Edward when he plays that wide.
Aubameyang. I thought we were going to miss a chance, Pav, because I thought it was an own goal. So Jorginho there, I'm surprised it's not a card, because it's a back pass. It's because it's a goal, that's why, innit?
Yeah, I think they played an advantage and you scored, innit? Because it is a back pass.
Jorginho's a very good player, but he's not world class. He's not world class. He really isn't. He's a very good player. But world class is just thrown around nowadays. The world class players for me is De Bruyne. Is Jorginho De Bruyne?
No.
No, he's not well. He's Fernandes. Is he that Fernandes type of player? Is he a top 5 regista in the world? No.
Maybe, yeah.
Nah, top 5 centre midfielder. Is he Cruz?
Nah, he's not top 5.
There you go. He's not world class. I want to class Thomas Partey as world class.
100%. 100% he's top 10. Top 5 maybe a stretch.
But yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal and man, that's an ESL with the second goal. I said let's make it 2 out of 2 on my preview, and he's made it 2 out of 2. And Arsenal have pressed there well. That's what it was. They pressed well. Chelsea were pondering. And Jorginho just played a risky pass to Kepa, and it wasn't Kepa's fault. It was Jorginho's fault.
Bro, Kepa should not be in that position.
No, Pav. He's not anticipating a pass there. That's Jorginho. Jorginho's looked up and played it. That's a poor pass from Jorginho.
But the goalkeeper should be in goal. I don't know why he's playing left back.
But yeah, it's actually 1-0. Oh, 1-0. No, Arsenal, not Chelsea. See, I keep doing this. But yeah, it was. I think that should be a red because that's a back pass.
It's a back pass.
You've denied a goal. But it would have been a red, right?
No, it's not.
What's a back pass?
Goalkeeper is just.
But then penalty Arsenal.
You get what do you call it?
Or from there.
Indirect free kick.
On the line.
No, it's not from there. It's the 8 yards or whatever it is ahead of it.
Oh, well, Arsenal
so they
scored.
let you play on because they thought if you score, you score. If you don't, then indirect free kick.
Because Aubameyang did pretty well there to recompose himself there, and Smith Rowe with a great goal.
Because I thought he was just gonna be like, give us the indirect free kick. You don't get a penalty.
But I'm not Chelsea. I'm not ruling Chelsea out. Here's Mason Mount.
Ooh.
Great defense from Holding. And Saka has gone down. But great pressing from Arsenal there. No, just look, it's a mistake. Let's not get twisted. But you know, Smith Rowe deserves that second goal, man. He was pressing that mad in the first place, and Gabriel to Partey to Smith Rowe. We don't need to do that there. We don't need to do that. Let's relax it. Just hold it out. Handball. That's handball, ref. But I'm not counting Chelsea out of this game by any means. They can easily come back and win this game as well. But that Jorginho there, he's not world class. He's just not world class. I think he's a very good player, but world class is just thrown around nowadays. A player he's class, but a player in good form is now world class. That's how Rudiger they're saying is world class right now. So there's very few world class players. Chelsea have Kante who's world class, and he's always been world class. But I wouldn't class Jorginho as world class, and like Chilwell as well. You know, Pulisic looks like he's pulled up with an injury there. He's looking uncomfortable, which again, it's not what Chelsea want to see if they're going into a cup final. And obviously, last year, unfortunately for Pulisic, he got injured in the cup final. For Arsenal, it was fortunate because we know it's almost what we needed to win that because he was running riot. But yeah, man, two shows. Chelsea, but it's not two shows fault. That's a player's individual error. Let's not be reactionary and start laughing at Chelsea for that. It is funny on Jorginho because they were calling him world class, and he really isn't world class.
They're speaking about the back pass.
They're saying this. It was a back pass. Yeah, but then that would have been difficult for Arsenal, wouldn't it, to score?
Yeah, that's why I think they let it go.
That's mad. That should be a penalty, innit, if anything. I know, but it should be a penalty. Winesman coming at me like, oh, what's going on there? New link for people need it. There you go. Challenger Man's being the GOAT again in the comments. But yeah, but this is the thing, Pav. You know the last time Arsenal won at Stamford Bridge? What did Chelsea win that year? The Champions League. And it was a mistake by John Terry. Oh my God, no! This is John Terry. Was it 5? 26. John Terry made a mistake in the halfway line for Van Persie to run through. Oh my God, nah, that's not gonna happen, is it? God, these Chelsea fans are gonna win somehow still. Yeah, I'm not getting ahead of myself. As Richie said, I'd still, I wouldn't be surprised. My prediction was 1-1, and I will stand by that 1-1. Because I think Chelsea too strong at home to not score a goal, in my opinion. And Arsenal, defensively can be iffy. But hey, we're 1-0 up. That's all that matters. You love to see it. Emil Smith Rowe, the goal scorer for Arsenal. Long switch in behind for Zuma, looking for a pass for Havertz, but it will go into the hands of Bert Lennon. Arsenal need to be careful because Chelsea will look to squeeze again. So make your choices right. So you've invited the pressure now. And Arsenal will get a goal kick again. Look,
No, you didn't want it. You go for it.
but you see this, right? This is why Leno and Holding are the issue. They're part of the issue. Because there's no... How can you be comfortable with a base like that? You look at Manchester City and Diaz, Edison, Stones or Laporte, you know, who's going to play for Spain, by the way. There's a base there. There's a trust there between the players. These men don't trust each other at the back. Martinez had a trust of Luiz and Mustafi was playing at the time. They trusted Martinez on the ball. They don't trust Leno. And Leno, who was just kind of pondering. Look, that's why Arsenal need to sign a goalkeeper this summer. Why are most Sardar's Man United fans? Well, listen, man. They got their choices. They just made the wrong one. I'm just joking. I'm not joking. They made the wrong choice. Zuma pressed by Odegaard. But great play from Kurt Zuma to switch it to Cesar Azpilicueta. It was very important to the Chelsea back three, isn't he? Keeps driving. This is where it's key. I said he can overlap path. Oh, what a pass.
Lovely. It's going to be 1-1. Oh,
what a block from Rob Holding. Now that was great play from Chelsea. You know what? That from Chelsea's world class. That move from Azpilicueta, a lovely foot slide rule pass. But the movement, watch, they're always making moves. And Pulisic again, watch it now. That's why Arsenal can't be static. It's a great rule, and there it was a great block from Holding, and it would have gone in if it wasn't for that. Reece James looking for the 1-2. Arsenal need to be awake now.
I thought it was 1-1.
Oh, they're checking it. Oh, could be.
Yeah. The thing is, they would have saw it. Just yeah. I would have thought they would have saw it.
Lovely from Chelsea there. Lovely pass from Gilmour to Pulisic. Coming short here. Reece James over the overlap. Lovely from what a pass from Azpilicueta. Partey needs to win that. James has done well. James has done 2. James has done 3. James releases it nicely to Pulisic. Pulisic on the ball. Running at Gabriel Magalhaes. Overlap as well. Great defending from ESR. We're too static, Pav. That's what it is. We always caught offside. They're given offside.
No, it's not.
A foul. What?
Something's happening.
Oh, blood. How's he bleeding there? What's up in there? So Aubameyang's lips bleeding, so yeah. That's what I said. M1 dropped my phone, timed out. But yeah, I don't know what it means. Can I speak Punjabi? Hanji. Look how red Pav is. I thought he scored it. It was a great pass from Azpilicueta, and the timing of the run's fantastic. It's a great cutback. No.
Wait, what did it hit?
It is mid. It is mid. It is mid, right in the middle.
Wait, let that. It's hit his arm! He saved it with his hand!
He didn't save it, it's hit his arm. His arm's in a natural position, Pav.
It's over here.
It's hit!
And you know where the ball's going if his hand's not there.
It's hit mid.
It's going in the back of the net.
Well, they've played on anyway. It's no penalty. No, we are lucky.
Chelsea deserve this because of what they did with the Hudson-Odoi handball, but...
Yeah, why are you advocating? Shut up, man.
Lucky.
Just shut up, Pav.
You are so lucky there.
Shut up. There you go, call me up for the road to 38k subscribe. Oh, what a pass from Gilmour. And a great little bit of goalkeeper from Leno.
I was thinking, it didn't make the noise.
Aubameyang's going to come back on the pitch. He's bleeding on his lip.
Normally it would make the
Arsenal
noise,
down to 10 men momentarily. Here we go again. Leno again. Now listen. This we can't go long now because we don't have a hold-up striker. So look, it goes to Aubameyang. Is he going to win it? He just waits. Look, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what he never challenges for the ball, man. I've never seen him try to win a header up there. He always kind of waits for a rebound. But this is what Arsenal want technically, the ball in this area, so we can press as well. Because this is where we're at our most dangerous or most safe.
Yeah.
Let's just say. Arisa Balaga to Thiago Silva. Chelsea playing out again. Odegaard presses. Saka presses as well. Chilwell. The ball was out there. No, they play on, and again Jorginho forced into a little of a stray pass, but Zoom retains it, and Kepa plays that wire to Azpilicueta. They do that so well where they can switch it, and then Arsenal just drop off on this side. It's not constant pressure, it's pressure on heavy touch. That's what it is, isn't it? Zuma allowed to play Diag again, looking in behind here. Mario will always win that header, and he does. Saka can deal it out with it, and he'll give away a throw-in. Are you guys liking the commentary? Eid Mubarak to my fellow Muslims tomorrow. Early Eid Mubarak. Oh, space for Jorginho. I'll release it wide here to Thiago Silva. As we look at, can pick a pass, as we can see. Gilmour, again, very composed on the ball. Out wide here, grovelly move from Chelsea. Chilwell, back inside to Jorginho. Recycles the ball, looking for a lovely ball. And behind, Good idea, poor execution. Arsenal have just sat their place and they've got that goal, and that's the most important thing. It's a bit of a shithousery, to be honest, but yeah, this is what they're saying now.
He's handballed it 100%.
Stop the goal. That is a goal. No, but to be fair, it's a goal denying.
No, but it's a back pass. That's what it is. What he's done there.
But is that not a goal denying opportunity?
It's a back pass.
But it's on his line,
It's
Pat.
goalkeeper, innit? They're allowed to use a hand, but only if it's like a
But hey, Joe Smith Rowe scuffed that shot as well. I thought it was gonna wide it.
in the post.
Jorginho was look, as I said, I think he's a good player. Just don't think he's world class. Would I take him at Arsenal? Yes, I would, but I just don't think he's world class. There's a good pass though from Jorginho, looking in behind Gabriel. It's gonna give away no throwing. Nice. I haven't seen a lot of Kieran Tierney in this game. He's just almost been a passenger on that side, but it's been all Smith Rowe, and his work rate has been immense, hasn't it? It's just showing again that he's such a hard worker, Smith Rowe, and you can see why Arteta loves him. I think when Smith Rowe started, we haven't lost as many games. Chelsea have now made the second most errors leading to goals there. 8. Only one behind Liverpool's shaky defence. But I think most of them on the Lampard. In one game against Man City, innit? If Partey wants a game to try a long shot, it should be against Kepa in this game because it's Kepa. Hey, let's not go that far yet. Chelsea still in this game. Jorginho, what a lovely pass. Havertz has broken the lines. Havertz is beating one. Havertz the mount! Great save from Leno. That's what I'm telling you when you got 10s. Arsenal took on the counter attack. Smith Rowe, sorry, Odegaard. Partey, what are you doing? What were you trying there? Why would you try that?
They're playing you off the park right now.
Yeah, they know, because they got number 10s that are quality, Pav. That can just do that and beat a man. Look at Havertz again.
They could easily be 2-1.
It could have easily been. It's a great save from Leno there. Look, you can see which is the better team and which has got the better quality. Again, Mount's picked the space again. Mason Mount with a cross, easy for Leno. I think Arsenal want that. They want crosses to come in because Havertz can win headers. No denying that. But it's yeah.
So silky from Havertz, and then
Holding needs to be closer to Mount. That's what it is.
If you put it in the corner, I don't think Leno saves it.
Yeah. It's a good save from Leno.
Put that top corner. Yeah.
Did I vote for Nico? Don't ask questions. El Neni out wide to Rob Holding. This is what Chelsea do. They press. Saka come short. Nice from Holding. Oh, don't do this now. Don't mess around with the back here. Odegaard. See, look, that pass was on the Smith Rowe player. That's how you beat a press. You have to be incisive. You can't ponder like we're doing right now. Because this is what Real Madrid did, isn't it? They pondered. That when that pass, that one little opening is on, you got to play that pass, hit it through it, and get that. Yeah, take that risk. But you play it backwards, you know, you're causing yourself issues there. Gabriel there. Oh, Nenny. Partey. Smith Rowe's the player. Smith Rowe, and he's got overlap for Tierney as well. Oh, just a little bit of miscommunication between the two. One overlapped, one came short. Kepa picks the ball up. Smith Rowe really is looking like a dangerous player in this game, isn't he? Every time he gets to the ball, he looks to turn, he looks to cause issues, drive at Chelsea, and that's one of the few players that do that for Arsenal in this system. It's Kurt Zuma on the ball. Great work from Money Mace, but intercepted by Saka and a throw in the Chelsea. My only concern with how Chelsea press is when they press us and they force us out wide, there's no options on anymore. And that's why you need players to come short to you so you can play a little 1-2s there. Yeah, exactly. But that's why if you got Max Aarons in there, who I've watched play a few times, he's great at dribbling and being his man. And I can see why Arteta wants him, because he's got that ability to beat a man. He's like a winger almost, but it's just that defensive ability if he's got that in his locker. Switch from Thiago Silva. Holding, Murray tried to win that. Havertz has done well there. Or was it Murray doing bad? You know, there's no. Azpilicueta, Reece James, can look to cross it. Cuts it back to Havertz. Havertz on the ball. Havertz good space. Looking for a 1-2. Havertz again. Great defending from Pablo Mari. It's almost like the FA Cup semi-final against Man City, this, isn't it? Very reminiscent. Hitting the counter-attack, counter-press, and sit back and, do this. We can do it. It's just that if Chelsea's quality can come. Look at the space in the middle now.
Quality has come through already. It's just if they carry on the finish.
And it'll be a corner to Chelsea, which they're dangerous with, especially with Zuma on the pitch.
Yeah. Some water.
Top 10 finish would be an achievement, said someone.
Achievement.
And bless sounds like BS. What's BS? Anyways, there's a corner for Chelsea. Money makes on the ball. Zuma is an issue. So is Thiago Silva. And it goes, looking for Zuma.
Oh!
Chance! And over the bar.
They're right.
Pulisic, I thought it was, that's pretty well. No, they have. You can clearly see which team's in form. And, you know, they know what they're doing. It's like Arsenal playing last season against Chelsea, almost, yeah? So,
It's the wrong player there, isn't it?
Yeah. But look, Lewis did say it. He said if Chelsea don't win today, it will be because they don't take chances, and so far they've not taken chances. So he was right. Also, not been the better team.
Chelsea give away a goal, though, isn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah, but when you press, you can always force an issue, and it was good pressing from Arsenal. They deserve credit for that, but obviously a mistake's a mistake. Zuma on the ball.
Not possible, you know that.
We need to offer more though. We're being too defensive right now. But it's a back five, and that's what you want from. That's what you get from Arsenal's back five at least. Zuma on the ball. They recycled the ball very well. Ooh, Gilmore, lovely pass, but Partey intercepts the first one. Partey comes up to meet Gilmore again. Gilmore releases it early. Odegaard's got to come to meet him. This is what Chelsea have done. When you got Pulisic in that space there, you got Havertz in that space there, you got Mount in that space. That's always hard to deal with. Ball in behind, looking against Havertz. Good idea, but Partey will deal with it and Leno's hands. Arsenal will play out of the back again. Gabriel takes a heavy touch. There from to Aubameyang's path. That's what you want to see. That pass from Gabriel. Break the lines. I know. That's what you need to do. That's what Smith Rowe can turn, innit? This is what players like this, you know. You need to. If they can turn, they can cause issues. Face them towards goal.
No, turn. Play 1-2 bang. Then you can turn.
Oh, that was Partey there. Lovely pass, but it was risky. But that's the risk you take, man. That's just how you play against a press. You can't hit it long, can you? You're just gonna recycle the ball. But here they've pressed here. Very reminiscent of Arsenal in the FA Cup semi-final against Man City. That pass especially. Arsenal build well. Chelsea falls back in now. They've beaten the first and the press. Here's Odegaard. Odegaard inside. Only with a dodgy pass, but it comes over to Gabriel. Smith Rowe, Constantine. I like the Smith Rowe and Kieran Tierney combination. I really do like that. I think he's got a future there for Arsenal. Lovely pass from Mari to break the lines to Odegaard. Goes back. Partey. Holding. Bit of a dodgy pass to Leno. Didn't know if he wanted that, but hey, it is what it is. We go again. Arsenal just holding on to the ball right now. Moving it around. Mari again with a lovely line-breaking pass. Odegaard's turned into Aubameyang's path. Aubameyang back to Odegaard. Saka can run in behind. Odegaard doesn't look at him. Partey, lovely pass. Smith Rowe, good turn. Here's Gabriel. Smith Rowe's made a lovely run in behind. Gabriel just delayed the pass a bit too long. He's come out of the back now.
He played well so far.
Yeah. Murray. Arsenal are growing a bit more confident on the ball. Holding.
Whenever you break the lines, you just don't turn, innit?
Yeah, like, don't take that final. Yeah. Odegaard.
Risk,
no killer pass. Odegaard put a dodgy pass there, but Saka intercepted it and gives away a goal. But hey, I think with Odegaard, I want to see more now. I'm tired of this turn. Whenever Smith Rowe gets the ball, there's a purpose behind it. With Odegaard, I don't see that right now. Well, I saw it earlier in the season when he signed for Arsenal, but right now I don't see it. I see this player who's too, he's too safe on the ball for my liking sometimes. But maybe that's what Arteta wants. Aspilicueta to Reece James and Gilmore. Chelsea now trying to play out the back. One touch passing from Chelsea. You're going to look for a diag again? No. Zuma's going to play us. Yep. Pulisic dropping off deeper to collect the pass. Sean Dyche, you were timed out for negativity. Goodness gracious me. Lads, if you got any questions for me, fire away and I will answer. Long pass over. Yep. We're into the 35th minute now. 10 or so away from half time. It is still, as it stands, Arsenal in the lead. And if it can change, Gilmore. My commentary's improved, man, isn't it? I'm rivaling Martin Tyler very, very soon, you know. Sky, hit your boy up. Chilwell. Yeah, he has. Didn't trust him. That's what it was. Lovely from Gilmore into Pulisic. Arsenal being asked to work here. ESR is a Mill Smith Rowe. But Smith Rowe's a long way to type in it, so got my ESR in it. Is Macy. Money Mace. Jorginho with space to pick a pass. Gilmour, Arsenal need to close him now. You can't be left. No, watch Pulisic now. Watch Pulisic. Coming short. He wants to turn. Lovely passing behind, but Saka's read it nice. Oh, Saka mistake.
Shouldn't have done that. Gonna be. Oh!
Great defending.
How's he missed?
El Nenny's made that tackle there.
Surely.
Saka did well to get the ball back, but then he made a mistake there. I think he got too comfortable almost. He thought he'd won the ball in it.
He's not
Yeah,
left back or right back.
exactly. He didn't know. He didn't want to go to his right foot. That's what it was.
Messi.
Yeah, El Nenny. El Nenny's done very well there.
Of course, if he gets there.
Chelsea doing very well. No denying that. Corner. Front post! And Holding. They missed the front post header. Holding flipped it. Well, I don't know if they actually missed it. Maybe they did get it. I think it was Gabriel. That was 14. How long have you been an Arsenal fan for? Well, now, officially over 10 years. So, I started... I didn't watch football before 2010. And then in 2010, I started watching. And, yeah, since then, I'm an Arsenal fan. So, 10 years. 10 years of my life. More than half. I've suffered pain. Chelsea have got the most corners this season, alongside West Ham, Everton, and Man City. But hey, that's not a good sign. There it goes. It's a bit of a long ball, but Zuma can win that.
He's got a lot of them, hasn't he?
Yeah, Zuma has got a lot of them. Headed away for Gabriel. We've got a lot of tall centre backs, so I expect Arsenal to hopefully be able to compete. First time from Gilmour, away by Tierney. Backs to the wall stuff for Arsenal. Chelsea are dominating.
Zuma. In the pocket.
Pulisic against Partey. Lovely ball. Tierney heads it away.
Whoa.
Saka. It's just composure. Oh, goodness gracious me. Arsenal have reverted to the back three and they have dropped into the first leg against Chelsea. Come on, you Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Any more questions? It's a good idea, just not a good run from Havertz. He just kind of waited. Yeah, that's what he's not a striker. He's more of a. He needs to shape that game. But look, I rate Havertz massively. Let's not lie about it. I've always rated him as a player, and I think Chelsea have got a player there that if they can get the best out of him. Yeah, exactly. Smith Rowe pressing Thiago Silva. Gilmour is starting to dictate the play. A lovely pass there.
Oh, he's broken the lines again.
He's so good at that, Gilmour.
Havertz
looking for a little diag there. Chilwell will win it.
Yeah.
You gotta be Wick Saka. Once now you're there, you gotta do something. You can't just get there and stand there and hope. Chelsea are showing real quality right now, despite being 1-0 down.
Jorginho.
Lovely rotation from Chelsea. Partey nicks it nice. That's what he's in there for.
Turn now. Come on.
Lovely from Tierney. Oh, Aubameyang's got to do better though. It's a good pass. You just gotta. No, but yo, he's no, but come on, it's there. You just gotta chest it, almost. Control it there. And if we get a proper link-up player there, it will be a lot better. We can then go long as well. We don't have that. I mean, Sterling for Chelsea almost is a hold-up player because when you knock it long to Sterling, he has the body to hold it up, almost. He has to use his body. Jorginho with space wants to overlap. That's for Liquetta though. They go again. Partey is just there to nick that ball back when he can, and he's done it so far as well. To be fair. This is foot champs backs to the wall. Sweaty. Jorginho. Patient Chelsea. They have to be patient though. Everyone in Arsenal is back. Yeah, we've definitely been paramount for this game. Chance to cross for Azpilicueta. Cuts it back to Mount. Be careful, Thomas. That's what you want to do. Just hold your body. Hold him up there. Reece James with a chance to cross. Good. Closing out for Smith Rowe there. But Chelsea again. Trying to work a move. But they can do this because they've got players that can break us off. In terms of especially the number 10. Lovely run. Look at that. From Reece James. Tierney will head it though. Smith Rowe can control it. Smith Rowe. Handball. Ref. Yeah. Now Arsenal can now get out of the pressure. I'll tell you what. It's been a very impressive spell from Chelsea. But without really... I don't know. I want to almost see more. Because chances-wise, they've had a couple. I hear that. But realistically, they've had a lot of the ball to make chances. Yeah, Arsenal have allowed them. They've not come on. Arsenal not come on to them and give them space to attack with. So they've got to make chances like that. But hey, listen. Ultimately, the stat that matters in this game is this 1-0 to Arsenal. And Chelsea need to play like this. They're at home, and they're a better team than Arsenal. So you can see their qualities on display there. But it's been, I'd say, good defending from Arsenal as well for most of it. It's been a little few parts where Chelsea's quality comes through because it's quality. You got Pulisic and Havertz and Mount, But apart from that, I haven't looked just almost done well. Oh, is that work? What a pass, Pav.
Yeah.
Pablo Mari, he's
Someone
knocked
near
it in
him.
behind.
Someone near him, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Smith Rowe's there now. This is why you've got to be decisive, innit?
Yeah, on the counter, you just need to be sharp enough. You
Yeah.
need players and numbers.
It looks like almost to you, Pav. Does it not look to you that some of the players really understand what... Look, even Tierney's going. Some of the players understand what Arteta wants. And like, they know, you know, like Tierney and
This
Smith Rowe.
system, yeah.
But then you can see some players that just don't. You know, like I'd say Aubameyang and bought it. Lads, I need some questionnaires. We are closing into half time. It is 3 minutes till 45th. Tierney with a throw into El Neni. Odegaard's got space. He's got Saka out wide. Give it to him now. Come on, incisiveness, lads. Lovely from Saka. Is Odegaard again. Saka will get up. Give him space. Give him space. Go on, Bukayo. Go on, Bukayo. Go on, Bukayo. Saka. Oh, good idea. No, I could see the idea.
No, but he wasn't even near making the run yet.
It was just
He's like,
he panicked, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was instinctive from him. He wanted to play that pass. He thought it was on. It would have worked.
He thought someone would be there. Ramsey was like.
Who was providing an option? That's what it is. Kept a press by Aubameyang, and another little dodgy pass, but ESR couldn't close the gap down quick enough.
Hey, you could have. Like,
Yeah, it didn't
dropped
quite.
off, innit?
Yeah, it was wanted to. Oh, Aspilicueta pressing forwards now. You gotta close him because that's Chelsea's elbow for me. That little run from the back. It's what Tierney was doing for Arsenal when we played the back three, and Tierney was the third centre back. Here's Billy Gilmore. Lovely pass.
Again.
Holding's defended very well there. Leno, man, you gotta clear it better than that. They just knocked it. That's just lazy, Leno. No, I'm not having that. You just knocked it. Look for a pass. We'll hit it as far as possible.
Yeah,
You
a
can.
lot of numbers and Chelsea didn't press it.
It's just that's what I say. He's not comfortable on the ball, Leno, and I don't understand why. Because he's never been this uncomfortable on the ball. He was sometimes, yeah, but most of the time he was alright.
He's scared of the mistakes.
Do you think Oba? Let the comment load. It is a puzzle, isn't it? Unlock the gate.
They play well enough to unlock it.
Yeah, no, they can. They've got the quality to unlock it.
It's playing well as well.
Yeah.
Not quality and not play well.
But you should be able to unlock it if you've got the quality.
They struggled, didn't it? But
They didn't. They had always good XG. So they made chances, basically. You can shoot Gilmore. You look for it. Do you think we'll get to see Balogun and Aziz next season? I think Balogun, yes. Aziz a bit too soon. Not as many starts. But Balogun, definitely. That's why he's on a new contract for Zuma. Can we get to halftime at 1-0? Hit that like button. Don't be slacking. Don't be slacking. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Smash! Oh, better game. Better. Go, knock it, just knock it, knock it, knock it, knock it.
I feel sorry for him.
No, because
Aubameyang, but there's no one with him helping him. He has to knock it. You need Aubameyang has to stay up front. He's not defending and he's not staying up front. What's he doing?
Need a Willian goal in second half. Better from Amori is looking very composed on the ball. Gabriel driving with it. Almost what Zuma's doing, isn't it? Oh, it's a good idea, but again, execution wasn't there. He needs to improve.
He didn't want it like that.
No, he wanted it like that.
I think he made the run just.
No, Pav, whenever that space was on there.
You know, Gabriel has a lot of space. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, when in terms of Aubameyang and his best next season, I think it's possible. It all depends on who we sign as that creative midfielder in the summer. We've already got ESR there. Odegaard, we don't know. But if we can get him or someone else alongside. Chelsea there. I mean, Chelsea have shown that if you press them well.
Dodgy passing right now. Jorginho. Interception.
No foul, no foul. What?
Got him, man.
Oh, there's a thing. That's earlier. I think it'll be 1 minute at a time. Yeah, 1 minute at a time and it's half time. Hit that like button, people. Do it for Babs. That's what I want to hit. There will be some. Oh, I might give some mods at half time, depending on how I feel. Dave Holding. That's exactly what he wants to do. Because I was watching a video yesterday of Monday Night Football and them showing Ake and how he was at fault for Chelsea's goals.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't getting close.
I know,
and when you play others, you gotta get close. And then he's been very good in that first half. Oh, Smith Rowe looking for the Trivela pass to Aubameyang.
Good pass now. Keep the ball.
He went for the overlap. Here it goes. Tierney.
Any numbers in the box.
No, it was exactly. But that's what Arsenal's issue has been for Arsenal this season, is getting numbers in the box. And sometimes we do it. Sometimes you'll see 5 players in the box, but you will see it. But sometimes you'll see 2. And that's what I'm saying. These players are still. Do you know what we're seeing here, right? Is, and this is it could be a very poor example, but I'm going to still use it. Half time, and it is 1-0. But the example I was going to use, right, is Man City. And look at the players Man City signed in the summers, right? Ultimately, they take them a year to come into it, and then they excel. And that's because, right, Arsenal this year, I think they're still trying to understand what Arteta wants from them fully. Some players can do it, like Smith Rowe. You can see Smith Rowe can do it. Yeah, but yeah, man, it is half time. It is 1-0 to the Arsenal, surprisingly so. But we've worked hard defensively. Chelsea have done very well. They've been dominating the ball, but scoreline's 1-0 Arsenal, and that is all that matters. Babs, do you think Saka would win the Ballon d'Or? Yes. Pav? Time is spent, I will never let you go. It is half time. It's 1-0 to the Arsenal. I'm going to get over to the match day screen as well. Pav, you want to give me your thoughts on that first half? And what do you think can happen next? It's been all Chelsea, yeah?
Yeah, dominant Chelsea. Arsenal got there.
For the second half of that first half.
Even the first half, it was like nothing really happened in it, and then Chelsea conceded, and ever since then they've just dominated the ball. They've looked like they should have put you to us all, really. They could have scored 3 easily, and then that's a different game, but their finishing is horrendous. If they don't win the Champions League, it will be because of that. Because players like Havertz has to score that chance. Score that chance, the 1-0, and then it's a different scenario. You haven't even got the goal then. And then we need to see more of Arsenal, innit? On the ball. Every time you get the ball on the counter attack, it's not good enough. There's not enough numbers, and there's not runs in it. It's all ball to feet, and when you get the ball and Chelsea getting it back in position, then you can't really do anything. It's hopeful in the attack for you, but defending wise it's working right now. Chelsea aren't scoring. That's what you need. 1-0.
Just getting a tweet out. That's.
Man said Arteta's a terrorist. Arteta's a terrorist.
I think I already care. Who's that? Who's commenting on it?
Oh.
Is it Lawrence Elliott? I don't know. I thought it was Kate. Yeah, it is 1-0 Arsenal. Nothing to get too overexcited about because it is only the first half. But I think it's exactly how I thought the game would go out to be. Arsenal played a back three, and whenever we played a back three, we've never been proactive. We've always been defensive, and that's what you get with a back three. Unless you've got quality defenders on the ball and quality number 10s, you're not going to be ultra attacking with a back 3 or back 4 or back 5. But you know what matters to me the most, right? The possession has been Chelsea. The momentum has been Chelsea. The stats have been Chelsea. The goal is Arsenal. And that's what matters to me. If Arsenal can somehow pull out a win here, which I don't expect this to, I still would see Chelsea scoring because they're making chances, realistically. But if Arsenal can maybe get a second on the counter-attack and win this game 2-0 like we did against Man City last year in the FA Cup, it's a good result.
Last year, Man City, we saw you were on the counter-attack, you had a good idea. It's like every time you got the ball, it was sharp. You knew what you were doing. Today is not like
okay, so here we go. This is the first time Arsenal have had the best player on the pitch, apparently, and the Muslim for the goal scorer. Chelsea have had more shots, more on target, but yeah. They've had one big chance created and they missed it, and I think that was the Mason Mount. Oh, no, that was a Kai Havertz chance. Or maybe Mason Mount, yeah. 3 corners to our ones. Arsenal had one chance and we scored it. So technically, one big chance created each side. So XG wise, actually. You know what I mean? Passes, yeah. Dribbles, Chelsea are obviously dominating and Arsenal can improve on that. It's glitching out. Let me just reload that page still. But apart from that, I don't really have much to complain about. I think it's been actually, Rob Holding's been the best player in the first half, apparently. And I can see why. The Arsenal back three has worked. Ultimately, while Chelsea have had chances, they're going to create chances. They've got quality players. When you've got quality players, they will always find a way to make things happen. Arsenal used to have every team part of the bus against us. It used to happen all the time. But Sanchez and Ozil and Cazorla and Wilshere would always find a way. That's why we beat all the small teams. But in this game, make no mistake, Chelsea for me have been the better team in terms of proactiveness. But hey, we're winning. And that's what matters, my guys. That is what matters. Being truthful, I think we can't defend the rest of the game and expect to win. Exactly. We need to show more going forward, and that's the key. But apparently Arsenal's best player is Rob Holding. He hasn't really made a mistake on offense, so I'll give him credit. Yeah. Clearance off the line. That's what they gave him.
We know what he used to clear
2 tackles as well. 2 ground duels out of 3. Possession's been alright as well. One cross completed. Oh yeah, because it ended up on Tierney's feet, it.
Wow.
That cross that he could have given to the Bamiyang to me. But Smith Rowe for me, man, always plays for the badge. Definition of that, right? Always plays for the badge. Always tries to, do the things. Partey sucks. Keeps using the ball. Partey does not suck. Partey needs better players around him. In the system, exactly. System. And then listen, Partey will come with it. Don't criticize Thomas. Because hey, you criticize Thomas now, keep that same energy when he, because I know he's the quality player we bought. 1 goal for Smith Rowe, and he's the goal scorer. 1 shot on target, 21 touches, 1 out of 2 long balls. Efficiency on the ball, that's a 94% pass accuracy whenever he's getting pressed. That's very good. And ultimately, he's the guy. Look, lost the ball once in that whole game so far. Yeah. Impressive. Now, one man I want to see more of, better of, is this guy. This could be his 3rd last Arsenal game, and I'm not seeing what I want to see from Martin Odegaard. I want to see more. I've seen that he's a good presser. He knows where to stand, blah, blah, blah. But let's forget the waffle. On the ball, when he gets the ball, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you showing to me? Because you're showing to me that you don't want to play that pass. You almost want to be safe. There's a point where you can be safe, and there's a point where you can turn. And sometimes he takes too long. He plays a safe pass, and I can like it sometimes, but this is a game where you're playing on the counter. You need to play that incisive pass, because that's what's going to get goals. We got Party Hards. 1 block shot as well, 1 dribble, 33 touches. It's been alright, but yeah, no, I want to see more. Aubameyang actually got the assist for Smith Rowe's goal. He got the assist, he got a key pass, he got the big chance. So rightly so, but I want to see better hold up play from him. Leno's made some very good saves, so credit to Burnt Leno. And I would say though his kicking has been, I want to see better. He played some dodgy passes here and there. El Neni, I want to give credit to. I think he's been actually pretty good, and the pass accuracy has been alright, I'd say. And he's won the ball back a few times, I've seen. They haven't given to him. And a clearance, by the way, as well. He blocked it because Mason Mount was about to score. Yeah. Thomas Partey, in and out of the game. Bukayo Saka as well. I want to see more of him going forwards. And Tierney's been trying. That's the word, trying. But yeah, this is terrorist ball. I ain't gonna lie. This is not what football I like to see normally, but we're Arsenal right now. This is what we've got to accept, And we've seen games where Arsenal play incisive attacking football against Tottenham. Yeah. But in a game like this, they've gone, Chelsea are better than us. They've got better quality than us. They can hurt us in spaces. So why play into their hands? This is what Wenger was criticised for all the time. I used to play his way all the time. And it wouldn't work in games like this. But, yeah, man, credit to... but I'll tell you what, credit to Tuchel, because he's created a very good team. Tuchel's got a very good Chelsea team there. And they've got options. They've got Ziyech. They've got... Ziyech was perfect. Giroud. Giroud for the crosses, Pav. Giroud with the crosses, Hudson-Odoi. And they've got Timo Werner as well. Odegaard has been underwhelming since coming back from the injury. Yeah, maybe that's the point. We should sign this defender called... that's definitely going to catch me out, right? You think I don't know my footballers? Come on, no. That's not going to catch me out. But Giroud, Hudson-Odoi, Timo Werner, Marcos Alonso as well. Arsenal have got options. Pepe, Laka, Gabriel, Willian, Cedric as well, if we need a right back. Ceballos, get him off. Bellerin and Chambers as well. So we've got a couple attacking options as well, like a Pepe on the counter, which could be working in a game like this. Same old school, back, passed, and lose the ball. Yeah, that's Jorginho, who has made the mistake which led to the Arsenal goal. Have they given him that? Yeah, they have. Yeah, that's not what you want to see from Jorginho. J5, and Kai Havertz is a quality player, but boy, oh boy, did you miss a big chance. He missed the only chance of Chelsea, the only big chance they created in that first half, according to SofaScore. And let me know what you're saying. Playing a back three limits Arsenal's attack and creativity, and that's what I expect. I don't expect Arsenal to be free-flowing and attacking with a back three. Do you?
No, but...
Want to see more?
Is this a system he wants to go with? If he wants,
are you mad?
No,
bruv, what he's coming to this game is gone. Chelsea, they're good. They're very good. They're in good form. I've just seen my old team. I've got 10 times better players than I do. Man City lose to this team. How do I play? How do I win today?
They play every team. They better change nine changes. Come on, man.
Party out. But hey, man, it is what it is. I don't mind that. We're winning, for God's sake. You think I really care?
You won't mind the winning, but then it's like performance is what everyone wants, isn't it?
Wait, what's happened with? Is there beef? No, we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna be bigger. Comments though, if there is someone that knows what's happened, what's happened? Why is that the first thing I see? I want to see Arsenal. Well, technically he's Arsenal. He's got Gunner in his name. I wish we'd stop dropping so deep. When we've played to the front foot, we've matched them toe to toe. If we continue to play deep, we're definitely not winning this game. Generally asking, bro, do you not play? No, we don't play like this normally. Chelsea fans are just going, oh, they play like this all the time. We obviously don't. You know, you've seen them play like this. Babs, what subs would I make? Well, at half time, maybe a right back, because Saka's struggling. He's not really a right back, is he? He's not right footed. Generally can't believe people. What's he done? What's he done? Can I see what he's done? Am I allowed to check?
He wants Vieira as Arsenal.
No, but he's done something. What's happened? Guys, is there something that I missed something? Everyone just... He walked forward and dipped and came... What Edu? Bruv. Bruv. Talk about Arsenal. Who's the most impressed you've been in the first half? Smith Rowe, definitely. Smith Rowe's been fantastic. If we simply are going to park the bus, don't play Saka wing back, get him where Odegaard is. Exactly. I fully agree. I fully agree with that. Oh, he was in a space. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I don't know. I wonder what he said. Why do people listen to that guy? Nearly the classic Arsenal balls up for no reason, but Havertz misses the 1-on-1. I don't go to Arsenal games in a stand against the club. Also, League One buys the season. Bro, get him off my timeline, man. Give me Arsenal comments. Thomas Partey in the first half, 85% pass accuracy, 6 ball recoveries, 2 interceptions, 2 ground balls, 1 L1 tackle. Goodness gracious me! If I see that guy one more time, I swear to God, I'd be more worried about Gabriel if he was 27 years old and in the second or 30s in Arsenal. Easy to forget he's still young, new to the league, and not fluent in English. He has faults, but I don't think he's worth overanalyzing these. He's only going to get better, and I do agree. What's this? Not being an attractive first half at all, but it's clearly the game plan to soak up the pressure. It's the game plan, but I think it's not working to its full. Saka doing up slave. No, I'm not even going to talk about that. Get him off my timeline. For God's sake. He's a Chelsea fan. I'm absolutely not accepting anyone blaming Kevin for this goal. If anything, he pulled a wonder save. It's a good save to stop it from going over the line in the first place. It would have been an own goal, but you know what? I prefer he saved it because then we got to go from our players. I've kind of figured out what's happened, pal. But yeah, you know what? Let's get to the second half. By the way, you can jump on the screen over. What's this? Some stats. Hang on, relax. Just go on it for a second. Come back. Odegaard has been underwhelming. Another player, Arteta, is stubborn to play. I think he says. Yeah, go back. It's not on yet. Arsenal need to bring back the aggressive Arsenal. We need aggressive Arsenal, but you can't have everything. This is why we stopped playing the back three, pal. So when you ask me, but why did you stop playing a formation that won in the FA Cup? This is exactly why. Because when we play like this.
It doesn't really work. It's just you're getting away with it. That's why.
No, but this is what we were doing, pal.
What, getting away with games?
Yeah, exactly. We were doing this.
And that's why you don't use
we won the FA Cup last year. Actually, we lost the most games because of this. But what you do is you play to your strengths. It's not what I want to see. But this is what people want. They want. Oh, this is the thing. We could be playing the 4-2-3-1 and playing expansive football, but losing this game and fans would be complaining. But we could be winning this game, playing defensive football, and fans would still be complaining. You can't win because people want perfect football, which we don't have. We don't have the quality of players to play perfect football. But a win, as it stands, is a win, and we're winning right now. I don't see it sustainable, but I could be wrong.
Losing the next year is not sustainable.
No, in this game.
No, in this game, yeah.
In this game.
The way you're playing.
But we don't play like this every game. You know we don't. You watch our games.
If you play like this with the back three.
You watch our games, pal. Do we play a back three?
You said with a back three, this is how you play. So if you play like this.
But it's not. Hang on, forget that. Let's not lie though. This is against Chelsea, pal. Yeah. We're not playing against some bums. We're not playing against some bummy team, right? We're playing against a good, informed Chelsea team that has just beaten Man City. You're not going to go and play expansive football against Chelsea and beat them toe for toe, are you? Are you? So I'm not complaining. I really am not complaining. But I think go on. Let's go to it now, bruv. But yeah, we're about to start the second half very, very soon. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to your boy if you're new. The second half is very, very soon to start. And yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi will be the half-time sub from Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea. Injury, Pulisic probably. Mute for a sec. But yeah, second half is all set to start. And we are about to go. And he gets some water down me. But young Pav, what is your prediction for the second half?
I think Chelsea still got this.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing the better football. They've got the better chances. They've got the better players right now. Surely they're gonna eventually score with the amount of chances they're creating. And they're gonna win 2-1.
2-1. Fortuna's goal may not be enough. Hudson-Odoi is coming on. Well, it might not be enough, but you just never know. You would never know. I stand by my 1-1. I think Chelsea will score in the second half. But yeah, Hudson-Odoi on for Chelsea, and the second half is all set to start. So lads, get the here we goes in the chat. Give me the here we the comment, you gunners. Mount. So Billy Gilmour's gone off. Interesting.
Oh yeah, maybe. I thought Reece James was playing in midfield. But no, apparently he's played there.
Yes. Oh, that's tomorrow. You know, it's tomorrow. Bavs, who do you want to come on? Pepe, Laka, and Martinelli. Babs, how come your lights are Chelsea blue? Well, I like the colour. Oh, come on, you're being serious. The second half's just about to start and it's cut off. Goodness gracious me. You see what I mean, pal?
Yeah. It's dodgy.
It's not even dodgy, bro. I paid good money for that. But yeah, the second half is about to start. My game will be back in like a minute or two. But yeah, so what did you say? 2-1 Chelsea?
Yeah.
2-1, I've got 1 for 1-1. But yeah, the second half's really soon to start. Who would you say though, right? If you're looking at Chelsea right now, who would you say is their best player? It's Mason Mount.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on So if they've taken off Billy Gilmour, who are they trying to?
It's either Mason Mount in that deeper role because they're gonna have more of the ball. After all, they saw they've dominated you. If he can dictate play, innit? Or it might be Reece James.
I think Mason Mount's gone to centre midfield, and I think what we've seen is we're going to see as well. Yeah, because he's going to take his players on, isn't he? Because he's got a centre back to take on.
Yeah, Gabriel can take one properly.
So technically, it should be an easier thing for Gabriel. Sorry for Hudson-Odoi. Right, this should be back now. Man said half-time beef. It's never, you know what I mean? Yeah. Always with Arsenal. Why always Arsenal? That's the question. Right, let it load up. Here we go. Oh, come on, lad. But yeah, second half has started. It has started.
50 seconds in. Yeah, Hudson-Odoi's gone on the front three.
So yeah, Hudson-Odoi into the front three. Billy Gilmour's come off the pitch, and Mason Mount will play as a.
We haven't seen Hudson-Odoi in a while.
Yeah, Mason Mount plays alongside, and I can see why Tuchel's done that. He's seen Arsenal, we're struggling to match the runners, and he's put an extra runner in there. So yeah, as I said, I expect Chelsea to come back in the second half. Do you close the door?
Yeah.
Go with the faith. Keep the faith, lads. Keep the faith. Can we get a win? Can we S-House a win? Because it would be ultimate S-Housery.
Yeah. Ooh, could have played that.
Yeah.
Saka dropped too deep.
This is what Chelsea do well. They always look. They've got an overload on that side. Look at that overload. And the quality of overloaders. It's not just overloads of just sakes of overload. Quality overloads. Here's Money Mason Mount. Jorginho. This is the guy I need to watch out because he can play passes. That's been a quitter. He really's got in his locker. You gotta close him. You gotta close him. Come on.
Whoa,
what a pass from Reece James.
Down. He's gone down.
No, he's not even complaining. He's not even complaining. They'll check though. They'll check that. Chelsea again started the second half very well. Reece James with a lovely cross, by the way. 1-2. Tierney's matched that very well. Bamiyang's dropping off deeper. Smith Rowe. Little injury. Smith Rowe. Here we go.
It's a good take. Poor touch.
Nah.
Gabriel's got another ball. I don't know what he's doing. He's lucky because if that's someone that's experienced, they're getting a penalty there. They're screaming. They're saying, "Look at this."
He's already gone down. That's the thing, though. Look, watch Havertz's body.
He doesn't have the ball, but Gabriel's silly there. That's silly. You don't need to make that.
Give me them. Come on, you gunners. Spams. Come on, you gunners. Tierney is up now.
Experienced player there. They're screaming. They're saying, "Look what he just done to me."
Arteta needs to make a change, but this is not a sustainable way of playing. We've got a lucky goal, and we've sat back, and this is not how you win a game. This is where his poor management of a game comes into play. You can coach a player, but can you manage a player? Different things. Smith Rowe. Ooh, good idea. Unlucky, but Smith Rowe again. But that's what I'm saying. Look at him. Always trying to make something that can place for the badge. I love him. He's like how Mason Mount almost, isn't he? He's just always a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 player. And this is Smith Rowe's first season. Obviously, Mason Mount had Derby County. Yeah, then Chelsea last year.
Smith Rowe had the season before as well, yeah.
He had injuries, though. Yeah. He only went halfway through and they loved him at Huddersfield. They loved him. They wanted to keep him Championship as well. And he had Lampard amount, but this guy didn't have Lampard to teach him. Jorginho on the ball. Again, here's Azpilicueta. They will cause issues all game like this. And look at the space here for Jorginho. Come on, Arsenal, you're being serious. They're going to rip us apart like this. Change it, Mikel. Well, not change the way of playing, change the approach. The use of the system. It's just too... if we win this way, you know what, I don't really care. I don't care how boring it is if we can win this way, but I don't see it sustainable. Chelsea as it stands are... Yo, wait, to be fair, they have to win this game though, haven't they?
They need a must win one of these last couple games.
Liverpool have got 2 games in hand, Pav. And Leicester to come for Chelsea. Yeah, I think they'll pull through, Pav. Murray away. I think they'll pull through. The way we're playing, they're going to pull through. Because it's just inviting the pressure. Mason Mount. Ben Chilwell. Too easy to turn, isn't it? Pulisic again. Saw Chelsea looking for that ball in behind. Headed by Gabriel. One by Havertz. And Arsenal get a goal. No, got a goal kick basically. Babs, full-time prediction. I think 1-1 or 2-1 Chelsea as it's because I just don't see how this is sustainable unless we can change this approach. But look, hopefully Arsenal win.
Unless you get another goal they give you, innit?
Yeah. Unless we see a bit of quality. There you go, Smith Rowe. There you go, Smith Rowe.
Give it to him. Tierney, give it to him.
See this, man. This, you see, Pav. You see what I'm saying to you about being decisive, Pav. That's an example.
You still might score from this, but you have to give it to him.
No, Pav, we ain't gonna score. Look, we missed a chance now. That's what I'm talking about, being decisive. We don't have it in our veins, Pav, to hit that killer pass. We don't have it. They don't want to hit the killer pass almost.
Didn't really know what he was doing, Tierney, when he got the ball.
Yeah, he just, as I said, there's no intention of knowing what to do with the ball there. Always just to keep it away almost. We're procrastinating on the pitch. We're wafflers in the final third. That's what it is, Pav. We just waffle with the ball. Because that was a pass of a Smith Rowe, incisive, hit him in the ball. But is that a lack of confidence? It might just be. Not just for the team in general. That negative approach. For me, that sparks a lack of confidence. But with Smith Rowe again, you see that Smith Rowe.
Individual has to play it. Smith Rowe probably plays that pass.
No, he does. Great press from Chelsea. Arsenal need to press now. Nah. It was
a poor pass.
Yeah. Kepa's comfortable with his feet.
Lovely touch.
Kepa is comfortable with his feet.
Pass. You never know. He could have put that for a corner.
Thomas Tuchel had a fair bit to say at half time, just reminding them how important this game is. Forget about the cup final at the weekend.
Zuma. He's Money Mace. Driving. He's going on a drive. Chilwell, Pulisic, Mount.
Pulisic, oh, done him.
Great defending from Thomas Partey. And a goal kick. A corner.
Right,
Every Arsenal player re-stretches their own. Yeah. Ian Salmon, the way he breaks the press is so good. Come on, lads. Come on. Oh, great ball.
Wow.
Gabriel with a great header. And Partey with Zuma.
Poor header from Zuma. Still got the chance.
Partey. Nice. Oba. Yeah, Aubameyang. See what I mean? This is little quality you don't have.
Half-hearted pressing, isn't it?
Aubameyang's got to improve that part of his game. It's not hard, is it, to pass the ball?
That was a simple pass. Wow.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's little simple things that Arsenal need to correct. And you can see where Arsenal won the squad overall. There's so many poor players in this team.
Aubameyang isn't one of them, isn't it? But he's looking like...
But we're not playing to his strengths right now, are we?
He's looking like fish out of water.
Lola for Chelsea. Gabriel. Great defending. Smith Rowe with full players around him. Plays it back to Gabriel. Trying to win a throw in. And he does. I like Gabriel, man. I really like Gabriel. I think he's a very good defender, and I think he'll just get better and better as he gets more depth in this Premier League. Because he's a good defender, pal. That's what I think.
He's good at defending.
He's a good defender. Does Maury seriously want that ball? Maury's going, yo, give me that ball. You will seriously want it there. You seriously want it right over there. Ooh. Ah, come on, my guys. Get up that pitch. Get up that pitch. Comments. A question for the live chat right now. Yes or no, would you keep Martin Odegaard if you could this summer?
Surely it's a matter of time until they score.
Yeah, surely.
The way they're playing. Confidence.
Reece James. Bamiyang, great interception there. Being a thing there. There they go. What a pass.
Havertz, they can't touch him. Hudson-Odoi, that's awful. That's awful.
You see what Arsenal did so well there, pal? They didn't commit.
Yeah.
They just stood him up. They said, you know what? You're going to score. Show me your quality. That's good defending for me, Pam. Because you're in a position here. He's lovely pass from Pulisic there. Just stand him up. Stand him up. Just stand him up. You know, we got him in there. That's calm defending. You do, and it forced it. Look. That's just good defending for me. No, we forced him to pass it out.
Yeah. I think. Got shot there.
No, I don't think he's proving his worth anymore, so I would not keep him. Okay. Interesting. Jeez. Maury looking for Aubameyang, who wins the header, but couldn't guide it towards Tierney's path. Jorginho will switch it over now. Looking to get more of the left hand side. No, go back to the right hand side. Looking for Reece James. In it goes to Havertz. Havertz with a chance. Great defending from Holden. Again, it's just good defending, Pav. It was Holden. Sorry, Maury, that one.
What was he done?
He stood his ground. Nah, come on, that's not a pen. That's never a pen. Come on, nah.
No, I feel like someone like Salah wins that. He just screamed saying, look, he took him
Nah,
out.
Pav, that's never a pen. No, come on, man. That's not how football works, Pav. I'll just knock it and go down.
The thing is, the defender's not won the ball, and he's just taking him out.
They're just standing their ground.
The other one, Gabriel, wasn't. He just went at him, and surely. Whoa. Havertz.
They're going to score. There's a moment where Chelsea will score in this game. They can't just keep playing like this. And we can't keep playing like this. It's a good line to be fair for
Nah,
Arsenal.
he's taking. No, that's Hudson-Odoi taking them all out.
Havertz is just not committed. We're going to concede any minute now. It's not even a shock here. Because Arsenal just can't keep the ball. And it's just a thing where we get thrown there. It's awful football. I'm not condemning this football whatsoever. I'm not saying, yeah, go on, lads. It's not a cup final. Giroud's going to go inside to get his boots, probably. We'll probably get ready. Olivier Giroud, I think that's the chance Giroud tucks away. Attacking that front post. But then again, Giroud, you can't really... Well, you can play to feet, but you can't turn. You get me?
Like
exactly.
Turning your players.
I think that's Tierney's biggest... Maury's biggest concern.
I think you're going to kick off. Because you're struggling to keep the ball anyways.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Just one goal was enough to send us 8th. Yay. Yeah, Tierney's going to get some treatment on the face. Well,
what happened? Just went down, didn't it?
I think it's going to be hurt, probably. Ooh. That's the knee.
No, it's not his knee. I think it just studded his thigh, innit? Just the impact. It was stud. I don't think his knee, surely.
Yeah, Pav, look, he's stretching that knee again. He's done the same thing he did last time, Pav. It was a knee he hurt.
His leg, like his thigh.
No, I don't think it's the injury that he's been caused by the player. I think it's how he's landed. Watch.
No, he just kicked his thigh and then, the way he landed.
Yeah.
It's not like,
Watch. I'm not talking about a kick.
yeah, it's not the kick at all. He just doesn't know where his leg is. He's lost complete balance.
If he's not fit, it's fine. Take him off, put Saka on that side, we're good. There's no need to risk him, innit? Exactly, yeah, true. Arteta is getting instructions into the players. This is where the language comes into play, because he can speak all languages, innit? That's another thing. Hector's, he's not really warming up, I think he's just walking around.
No,
He has scored it last time he was there, to be Hector. Saliba is class. 2 goals and assists versus Chelsea. Hey, bring it on. No, don't bring it on. I'm wrong, excited on. We need to sign a striker who can score.
Wow. Striker like a school.
That's kind of what everyone wants, lads. Tierney's walking out. Yeah, I think it was just a bit of a fear from the minute. Oh, no, not again. Like, if he's not fit, take him off. It's cool. Now get out to their faces. Tierney is down. Great player, but he's so injury prone. That's what someone just said. Right. Arsenal pressing for the first time in the second half. Back to Kepa. See, this is what we don't do. We don't squeeze. Like, I want to see a squeeze, my guys. You know what I mean? Like, Chelsea do it.
It's a disjointed press. On the left hand side it's decent. Right.
It's obviously not the. This is what they're trained to do. Look, Elneny's pressed up. Look how Elneny's pressed up there. It's a more structured press than Chelsea's.
On the right hand side it's not that good, isn't it?
And there's a fear as well, though, Pab. There's a fear that if you press too much, they can hurt us.
That is the idea from Arteta, to press them. It's not to just sit back and hope for the best.
But we're not sitting back there, though. We pressed there.
No,
but here you go, Chelsea. Lovely way from Chelsea. Lovely football from Chelsea. Reece James. Cho to Aspie. Here's Jorginho. Tierney, what an interception. Mikel, substitution. Bring him on. Laka. This is a Lacazette game, isn't it, Pab?
When they didn't match, made top to 60.
Took him on then the other side. He's got a corner. Yep. Corner Chelsea. Alright, Giroud's gonna come on for Chelsea. I can see why. And he scores against Arsenal as well. He scored in a Baku. So I can see why Giroud's a sub. Who's warming up for Arsenal? But it's a corner for Chelsea. And this is where they're dangerous. They've scored the most corners this season, joint with 4 of the teams. Can they make it the 10th one? Yes.
Should they do? They do. What did he hit? What did he use?
Goal, Pulisic. Well, it's been coming.
Yeah, it's deserved, 100%.
Yeah, no, it's deserved.
Let's see what he used.
We'll see. Offside, I don't know. That same thing happened to Finn, though, innit? Albion.
Obviously, you're going to complain. You're going to try and get the goal disallowed, but let's see what he's
He's off. He's offside.
Well off.
Change the score. Oh, I put it 2 to Arsenal. What am I doing? I'm waffling, mate. Oh, no goal. He's well off. I knew he was well off. He was well offside. It was just, I thought it might have been like Albio's goal. Remember Albio? He's well offside. It's a good line from Arsenal. It's 1-0 Arsenal. No way, they're going to put the lines up for this, Pam.
No,
They're going to put the lines up for this.
let's check. Yeah.
Offside. No goal. Somehow.
How? This is
We got praise to the Almighty, that's what it is.
bozo of bozos.
He's offside. That's true. He's offside. No goal. It remains 1-0 Arsenal. But how? But for how long 1-0 Arsenal? Because I just thought it might have been like, okay, Leno goes long. I thought it might have been like that Albio where they just timed it. But this was not time. He just run early.
But you're going long, but you're going to lose ball.
Second ball. That's the one.
What if they just leave it like that?
They didn't leave it though.
It
was a poor kick because it was going over anyways.
No, that's what they. If they leave it, then it's like that, innit? They will just get away with it.
If you've got a more accurate kick, then
You've
that's
got to press after that, then yeah, you can win it off if they leave it.
Well, there's a press on here. It's a disjointed press. We need to say, yeah, it was not even a close offside. It was well offside. Bellerin's gonna come on, I think, for Tierney because there's a little issue there. Don't want to risk Tierney. But yeah, Cedric, I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, look, the Bellerin's not said he wants to leave. I think he's saying, look, if Arsenal want me to go, I'll go. It's not an issue. I will leave. I've got options, and I'm open to a new challenge. Gabriel hits off a throw, and then Arsenal can make their sub now, hopefully.
No, I don't think it's ready yet.
No? Okay, throw in Chelsea. Yo, man.
But we set pieces in there, because what we just saw, you need someone. You need to be better at those.
Here goes Bellerin. Look forward to him getting pressed. Oh, nah, it's not a game for Chambers. Maybe in the back three. But not now. Oh, Havertz has got space.
Didn't play it.
Party covered it.
James driving, trying to get something.
Good block from Gabriel. Come on, squeeze them now. Don't back off. Squeeze them, Pap. I want you to get into their
part.
part. We actually have in the first half.
Moments, yeah, but like I'm saying, no period you squeeze them. It's just half-hearted, really.
They're too scared to come close, or to combat him, to meet him. That's what you got to meet him for me. Meet him. Get into his face. Get into his face. Because then he'll make mistakes. Diag from Thiago. Oh, Thiago Silva with a poor long pass. Well, it is still 1-0 Arsenal. Don't really know how. But to be fair, Chelsea in the second half haven't really created a big chance, I'd say.
They were offside.
Yeah, but that's not a chance, is it? And if it's offside, lads, it's waffle have. Right, I think Tini will go off because he's not fully fit. Or there's an injury there. I don't want him to get hurt here. Or maybe Saka's going off. You never know. If Tierney's fit, I think he might take Saka off because he ain't look good in that side. It's just not his position, is it? And Bellerin is a wing back. You know, he got.
Tierney's going off. He's not going to risk it. You have nothing to play for. There's no point of risking it.
It's just that Tierney thing, isn't it? Oh. Oba, can you get into there? No, you can't beat him, man.
He's done it there as well, but I don't know if he's on
Chance
there.
for Havertz.
He has to play it. What's he doing? What has he done?
Hudson-Odoi there has just,
might be
and he was offside. But Hudson-Odoi there is that's a waffle. That's what I call waffle. Man's look, is he onside? I think he's on. You know. Oh, he's off. He's
well off.
But again, look how good our line is, pal. Look how good that line is. They're in line there, Arsenal defenders. Now we deserve credit for that. No one will give us credit for that. Saka. Yeah, Saka. I see it. I told you, Saka.
Maybe Odegaard should have done it.
Yeah, that's just it, man. But maybe it's not, but Saka has played a lot of games, to be fair. Saka has played a lot of games. And look, we have nothing left to play for. And you bring an extra defender on. I think for me, that's a pull up from Arteta. I don't think it would work. Yeah, exactly. And a player who can't beat the press, Bellerin's not as good as it, as Saka is. But Saka's not a right wing back. So, my Chelsea sub as well, it'll be Pulisic or Havertz.
Havertz is gone, yeah.
Yeah, Giroud on. I think Giroud's going to score in this game. I really can see Giroud scoring because we're doing this to ourselves. But we're winning, innit? That's the.
Except for the goal, we played the goal as well, Havertz, but we need to score the chances we get.
Havertz off for Giroud and Arsenal take off Saka for Bellerin. But I can understand a right wing back. I just don't know if he's the right guy when you've got Cedric Suarez on the bench. But I don't know what's happening there. Right, Arsenal free kick long. Looking for Aubameyang, who wins the header again. Tierney. El Neni, come on. Nice. Oba. Nice. Odegaard. Here's Bellerin now.
Play that pass. Let's take the Bellerin.
He actually can play that pass, but he don't want to.
Or break the lines.
Yeah, he can play the pass, bruv. Aubameyang's done well there. Tierney has seen Odegaard. Why? Martin Odegaard. Oh, why he's intricate. Bellerin!
What's Odegaard
Odegaard there. He's trying to get.
Odegaard doing? What's Tierney doing? You have to play that Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe, exactly.
Both of them have to play
I know, unless he's offside. You don't know if he's offside. Maybe he can.
The first one, Smith Rowe's 100% on. It's a simple pass. What's
foul?
There's 3 men there.
That's the best thing we've had in the second half. Oh, wait, what we do?
Look, it's this. Look.
It's great from Aubameyang.
Slipping through now.
Yeah, see, Pav, again, what did I say to you? What did I keep saying to you? We are not decisive. Look, again, look, decisive action, shoot. No, back.
No, Smith Rowe.
Odegaard,
right foot in it. I don't think he trusts it.
So, you're a professional footballer. You think you can't shoot a right foot? Come on, now, God's sake.
Left footed. You can see it. Every time he gets the ball, it's so left footed. It's like Mazel's or less.
Yeah, true.
Well, he just does not want to use that other foot. He'll do back heels, flicks, but
that's what you need, a goal scorer midfielder, and Odegaard is just not that. I'm not really concerned about Odegaard. He's a lone signing anyways. Yeah. Zuma can shoot, and that for me indicates Chelsea are frustrated. Yeah. I think they've gone. There'll be a moment with Chelsea because the second half they've not created a chance. That first half they had some moments, but the second half they've not done it, and they've got Giroud on now, so I think they get more crosses in.
No, even he's frustrated.
I believe 2 of Bellerin's 3 PL goals is against, or 4 PL goals. He's got one against Leeds, he's got one against Everton, he's got one against 2 against Chelsea. So half of his goals have come against Chelsea. I know he's got 5, 1 against 6. One against Liverpool at the Emirates in his prime season.
Goal scorer, right back.
One against Aston Villa in that same season as well. 6 goals. Man's got a good memory here now. That's probably more as well, yeah. Nah, I can't actually think of one. I can't think of any more. The Leeds one I can remember. Because you don't score, and that's how I remember. So, again, it's gone over the top. Better. Like this, Aubameyang. Better. You're combining now. And look how important that is. Now that he's combining with the players on the side, look how good that is. Yeah, we can just sustain the ball there now.
Does he really think Tilly was going to throw it in behind?
You can't do it. Odegaard. I see this man. Waffle, Odegaard.
You'd be surprised if Giroud didn't have at least a half chance.
And he makes them from himself with his runs. Partey's lost the ball. He's gone down as well.
No, he's trying to get free kick. That's why he's gone down. Cross it to Giroud. You've got Giroud in the box. Silly.
And also get man back. Odi.
Has not been good so far.
Oh, Nenny.
Giroud!
Oh, you love it. Oh, I love Giroud. I hate Giroud at the same. That's so Giroud, man. That's so Giroud, man. That's just so Giroud because he's so good and so bad at the same time.
Could have scored.
I don't think he's scored for. He's got the ability to hit it, by the way.
I think Leno's off his line as well. Yeah, Leno's panicking.
Oh, that's so Giroud. That's so Giroud.
Target,
That is so Giroud. He just look
how
how.
he's on the other side. You put it on that side. Look,
For me, Arteta's got to change the system now. I think he's not. It's let's
you put it on target. Leno's struggling.
Yeah, no, of course he is. He's done against Man United. Remember that goal against the hair? He's got in his locker.
What
Werner's got Werner.
What do you mean? Why are you going down?
Werner's going. I could have scored that one. But he's got to do better. He really is concerned.
I'm not scoring that.
The ball was bouncing. He didn't want to play it like that to Leno. He just gone down. For God's sake, Pulisic, man. Stay on your feet, bro. This ain't soccer. This is football, lads. Oh, look at this ref. Ref falling for the trap of Pulisic. This ain't soccer. Mama, there goes that man. Oh, come off it, please. Oh, go off. Bore off, man. Seriously, just bore off. Bore off, man. This little... Oh, here he goes. He just goes down, bruv. Stay on your feet. He's a good player, Pulisic, as well. That's the thing. He's a good player. But... we're into the 70th minute, lads. Oh, we're pulling off away. No, let's not even say that. It's totally not. Yep, no foul. I want to see a better song from Arteta.
Oh, William, maybe.
Oh, Lacazette.
No, I won't be surprised if we bring a William.
Oh, I don't be surprised either, man. Holding. Odegaard. Bellerin, lovely pass. Now Partey. Oh, come on, make a run for God's sake, over!
And incisive, not that.
Exactly, man.
He pulled it back.
You need a Cavani there.
No, not even a Aubameyang as well. Partey incisive. He pulled it back.
Tierney. Oh my God, Odegaard.
Yeah.
It's a great ball from Tierney, man.
Whip.
Hit with power. This is what I'm saying. Look.
No, you just need good contact on that. Cause
See, if Aubameyang makes a run to the thing, though.
Got enough whip on the...
Got a good direction you need. You need to direct that. Don't back off. Get into their faces, man. It's centre backs. They all can make a mistake. Still see a 1-1. And that's also make a good sub. Get into his face, ESR. Get into his face. Don't allow them to play. You'll ask yourself for issues. Pulisic. Because they got a crosser now. They got a target man there now who will make runs to the front post. And if Murray's asleep or Holding's asleep or even Gabriel, he will catch you out. Good defending from Murray. But Murray is 6'4", Giroud 6'4". They're both massive. That's a good thing, I'd say. It's a good little thing there. We need Gabby. Ooh, Martinelli. He won't make it, but Martinelli. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lacazette, right?
Yeah.
Lacazette's the one because he's good at winning free kicks as well, Pav. And maybe you might put Aubameyang out wide. I'll take off Odegaard and put Aubameyang on that side.
Yeah.
Because he'd be more of a goal threat, and that cross that comes in.
Now
Smith Rowe's going to the left hand side. This is his pocket, man. He loves that. He loves that pocket, Pav. Oh, but another header he's won. He's winning headers. Jesus. 13 attempts to Chelsea to Arsenal's. I think we got one on target. One.
Yeah,
one. Yeah, goal, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't think of it. 2.
Say something. Bellerin.
Oh, yeah. Yes, 2. Smith Rowe again, intercepting it. Combining with Tierney. Tierney to Aubameyang. Poor touch. Couldn't soak the ball up there. That's a Giroud-esque area. Here's Pulisic, Giroud. Tierney intercepts that one. He's just going into the game, isn't he?
Oh, that's silly, isn't it? Pulling down.
Well, 75th minute. Calm and
Getting away
composed.
with it.
It's not a second half, I'd say. Seriously, no. I really don't think because
You got
Pav.
the corner first off where we saw what happened. That's why he is getting away with it.
Do you know what? I don't care. Don't really care. I don't really care. I can see a team that's got quality and a team that doesn't have as much quality. It is what it is. Can't we play better? Yes, we can. But what matters? Result or performance? You're never gonna get both. You're not a good team. You know that's why you either kind of make it's a catch-22. That's why if you're Man City, you can have both.
Friday night, the champions. St James's Park.
Holden knocks it. Looking for Aubameyang. Come on, you can contest that. Contest that. Oh, nice. Throw it. Pepe, maybe. You know, just a man to beat the, one-on-one. And he's an incisive player, Pepe is. I mean, that goal he scored, isn't it? That's incisive, isn't it? That's the definition of being incisive and making a decision. You know what? I'm going to rocket this into the net. And that's what I'm going to do. Bellerin gets lucky. This is the Partey. Partey needs that Basuma. Because Oneni is like a low-key, smaller version, like, a B-Tech. I don't say B-Tech's not bad, a better Basuma, you know what I mean? Like, he's a safe midfield, because Basuma's a ball retainer. He's very good at retaining the ball. Smith Rowe again, here he goes. Smith Rowe, not Megan Thiago Silva. It's a bit too much. But what do I keep saying, Pav? He makes things happen. He plays for the badge. Take notes, man, Martin Odegaard. Look, he's always driving, always making a run. And then Tierney's gone down again, but this time it's just a shoes off, come off, that's what it is. Look at this. That's what I don't near him. And which is against Thiago Silva. Oopsies. And if he was to put James there, you know what I mean? He could have got that as well. Oh, I was I don't care, mate. We're taking it. Oh, Thiago Silva. Oh, we're trying to all the time for the Emirates, mate.
Thiago.
Oh, I still got a free kick. Is it?
Tierney.
Yeah, it's definitely Tierney. Odegaard? No, it's Odegaard. Odegaard's taking it. Smith was looking at the ball. Yep, Odegaard's gonna whip it. Oh! That's a good delivery. Tierney strikes it. He saw Pep for a goal. He's like, yo, Evitt, let's rather try it. Come on, now you've backed off now. Odegaard, you gotta go to him now. You gotta go meet him now. You allow him to come. Don't give him the slightest bit of, Chelsea on the ball. Approaching the final 14 of the game.
Oh.
Good defending. Holden clears it.
Genuinely seems surprised. I think it got him worried. Maybe now we can see why. There's still plenty of time. The team in such good form as Chelsea have been.
Lovely pass to Giroud. You allow him to grow. You allow him to cross. You close him down now. Gotta close him down now. Get to his face now.
Resilient. Can they keep that up? Jorginho.
You can't do that, Bellerin. You can't get caught out of Bellerin. You can't get caught out of Bellerin. You're brought on as a defender. There you go. Close the cross down.
Seemed to think twice before crossing it in.
Odegaard. Partey.
Surely he's doing that. Partey, wow.
Foul. That's what Thomas Partey is about, Pat. When he just keeps it simple.
Yeah.
Sub. Chelsea, I believe. Yeah, Ziyech. Perfect sub for them, I guess. That's what they need. This is exactly what they need. Aspilicueta. Yeah. Chelsea will either change to back four, or they will keep Reece James there, which would make sense, to be fair, because Cho can drop off and then
Oh no, look.
Yeah, it's a back four. They've gone to a 4-2-3-1, so two shows going for this. Lacazette's gonna come off for Arsenal now. About bloody time, Mikel. For Aubameyang, surely. Maybe. Jorginho turns. Less than 15 minutes. Do you think I'm capable of getting a mod? If you remain active in the chat, and my other mods agree, then I will give a mod to you. Because they're the guys that decided it. They're the team, innit?
Yeah.
I'm just the manager. Right.
Lace him out.
Great defending part, eh? I'm telling you, they're frustrated right now, pal. They really are, because they're just going, yo, we got... Because Arsenal, look, for one thing Arteta has given to the Arsenal team, it's a fact. We've conceded less goals under Emery, under Arteta than Emery and Wenger. Obo will go. He's not happy, but because he wants obviously to stay in the pitch, innit? Here's what it is.
Probably thinks it's a bit better than Erdogan, isn't it? It's not wrong.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised. They're going to strike for a striker. You don't want to take, you know... Lacquer on, Obo off. Don't really mind it. I don't want to really see that, to be honest, either. Like, you know, because you're just going to invite more speculation, if anything, innit?
He's not going to be happy, is he?
Well, I don't care if you're happy. But you don't see the Chelsea players like
I see
Pulisic.
Bruno do that, I see Pogba do that, I see a lot of...
Well, do you know what, yeah?
Big
You know
name
what?
players,
Fair
like
enough.
that.
You know, fair enough, and I agree. But next time you're on the pitch, you go and score then. That's what Bruno does. Does he not?
Yeah, but he performed better than some players on the pitch, innit? So you think
It's 10 minutes of the game, for God's
yeah,
sake.
obviously. He'll be happy if you win, but... How's Giroud made of one? He's going to be offside, isn't he?
He's off. He's off.
He's man.
But the thing is that, pal, if they go back again there from there, they would play on because it's a second phase of fate. But technically, it's an illegal move. You've been offside.
Yeah.
They need to sort that rule out. West Brom. Laka, the Don's the captain armband, mate. He's got the captains. Give it to Laka now, come on. Robbie. Bobby. Oh, Mo. Mo, you got to meet him now. Don't give these players space. They got quality now. Ziyech's a quality player. Qualities. He's playing guys because he's a 10.
Oh, they're playing 2 10s, I think, makes him out and Ziyech.
Ah, that makes sense.
They're just having-
Because like, he'll just constantly move after the ball. He wants the ball there. Like, he'll get it now, watch. Pulisic. Cross for Giroud. No, never from there. Panicking. This is for me. That's just a little hit and hook. Because you know you'd want to get that into the more better position to cross from. He's just gone. Space cross. As it stands, Arsenal will climb to 8th. Actually, a point behind Tottenham, but they have got a game in hand, so they will be 4 if they win. And actually, we are 2 points behind Liverpool with 2 games in hand. But if they want to win those 2 games,
United and
yeah,
stuff like that, so.
you just
They've
never
got-
know
they've
though.
got a lot of
Yeah, they have got
games
easier,
this
but you
year.
never know.
They are actually might get it because it's Chelsea.
Yeah, we're into the final 9 minutes in this game. Oba. He's got that Aubameyang tattoo on his thing. He's got his logo tattooed. Yeah, look, he got the A.
They need him on board, don't they? The next season or 2, he's signed him a big contract. That's the thing they want him. It's an Ozil situation where he's, you know,
Bellerin, don't back off. Go meet him. Go meet him, Bella. When you look, come on, you're dropping off deeper. This is not what top teams will do.
That's what he's done the whole game.
No, but no, look, this is what we do. Come close down. Look at the high line though.
He's done it on the other side as well. It's not on the Bellerin that's doing it. Whoa.
Great from Bellerin. Last ditch. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, Giroud from corners. They got a lot of height. Thiago, Silva, Zuma. I think they could score from a corner 100%. Oh, Bellerin's gone. He's put a hammy. Because you stretch for the ball, man. That was a long stretch, Pav. Yeah, it's definitely a long stretch.
Have you made all the chubs?
Bellerin, Lacazette. It's one more. Yeah, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
That's a stretch from Bellerin. Because he's got... Nah, look at that. Oh, yeah, get your toe to it. Yeah. Lacazette is on the pitch, yeah.
Defending wise, he's got more off, isn't
I'll have to bring Cedric on now. No, but he hasn't asked for it. I think he's just saying Chambers is warmed up. Okay. Cedric's not going to... I mean, he's on the bench.
he? No way, isn't it?
But they give him a contract, lad. They give him a 4-year deal.
He did a lot of stupid deals.
Yeah, true.
And they're holding about apparently meant to get a deal.
He's signed already.
Signed it.
Yeah. But the holding one makes sense because his contract then expires in 20. He's not an extension. It's an extension, but and it expires in 20. He expires when he's 28. So basically,
When does it expire? Though? What?
when he's 28.
No, but what?
So he's 25 right now. So 3 years. He retained value, Pav. He goes on 2 years left on his contract.
Yeah.
So because a club will make a bid for holding, you know that, right? They always do. You see that they end up going somewhere, and you can get him instead of going on free. You got an asset there. You can, and look, it seems like Arteta likes him. Bellerin, is he alright? He's walking it, but no, he ain't because Chambers is gonna come on. So Chambers will be the final sub, and that's enforced because of the injury. Bellerin, who came on as a sub, but a corner now with 10 men.
You have to make a sub.
They've got height, and obviously who's gonna mark in the corner?
Yeah. You didn't know who you're getting. We saw yesterday. Rush came on and lost his man.
Zuma's the one they're gonna target. Poor corner. A pull from Odegaard. Forced again, and Arsenal will get a goal kick. Chambers will come on for Bellerin as a enforced substitution. Oh, he's on the pitch again.
Huh? He's back.
Chambers, yeah, Chambers. So it's not.
warming up,
Bellerin's just gonna stay on.
So he didn't pull his hamstring. He just.
I think he felt it. He must have felt it. He must no. No, he hasn't teared it, but then they do that straight away. I think he must have pulled it. Yeah, exactly. Because he's just warmed up. He's just come onto the pitch. Everyone like and subscribe for your amazing Arsenal content. That's what I want to hear. We are into the final 5. There you go. There you go, Pav. It's organised defensive performance. And if Chelsea score now, it'll be class. It won't be a... Well, hopefully it's not a mistake, but I mean... Again. Then I can catch that. Close it down. No, Arsenal had 10 men when Bellerin walk off the pitch for an injury, but he's back to 11 now. So, Leno goes long. Come on, give it to Lacazette now. Come on, Lacazette, trap it. Oh, good play, great play. Cho.
Oh, lovely. Oh my goodness, these men are not want to score.
Chelsea don't want to win this game. But I want to see what happened there, because...
There's not see what happened.
No, I want to see what happened there in terms of how is this... That he's got to score. It's a great ball from Cho, by the way. That's exactly what you want. Incisive.
We should have done earlier.
Oh, it's just going away from him. I've watched the ball. It bounces just before he gets to him. Watch this now. Watch it. It's because it's spinning. Look. He's not come onto it. Yeah, look. He's going away from me. You see that? Look, he should be able to score from there potentially, or get a shot on target, which they did there.
Body right, innit?
Yeah.
Body right out,
Bellerin's gone down again. Yeah, nah.
If it's hamstring, you're gone. It's simple.
I don't think it's hamstring though. It's not hamstring. Look, he's got his calf down. It's his calf. But that's the best chance Chelsea produced in the second half. It took them 86 minutes. Good pressing. Look at that. Smith Rowe was the one that pressed it. It was the press though, that's what he did. He pressed it. Composure. Finish. Bang. It wasn't Havertz, it was Pulisic. That actually has been the best chance of the game. That one there.
Havertz. 1-on-1. Done everything.
No, but that's the best chance. It's an open goal. Keeper's on one side. What's wrong with you?
Still defenders in front of them. 2 defenders in front of
They were on one side. They closed down Aubameyang.
Yeah, so
Chambers has come on for Hector Bellerin. So that might be his final Arsenal game, to be fair. Because if he has injured it, that could be his final ever Arsenal game. Chambers is a right back now. Looking in behind for Odegaard. Chambers. El Nene. Oh, what a pass. And look at Lacazette. Smith Rowe did a great run. Odegaard. Don't go back. This is what we did against Sting, innit? Look, they're going to come and squeeze you now.
Yeah.
Composure.
Play out. Nice.
Oh, nice. Composure.
Don't know if that was needed.
Come on, lads. Final 2 minutes of the game.
Lovely.
What a cross. Come on, you got to continue closing down.
Look, he's backing off. Good ball there.
Holding, come out, man. Go on, Smith Rowe.
It's not even good defending. It's just hope.
Exactly. Great from Tierney. Corner kick Chelsea. Into the final minute of the game. Or basically there. Of normal time. That was there, just tired legs for me. Corner Chelsea. 6 added minutes because injuries.
Yeah.
Another poor corner. Same thing, innit? Same player.
Has to play that.
Odegaard, get better contact than that, lads.
To make him out. Look at me. Why's he gone for that?
Holden heads it away. Odegaard, come closer. Goodness gracious me.
Whoa.
He missed it. Misjudged the ball.
Chance. Surely. He's going to shoot, isn't he? Whoa. It has to play that pass.
Too intricate. Too intricate.
No, it's a lovely idea, but he has to be able to play that pass.
Oh, you're injured to your own player, lads.
Wait, no, if he's getting challenged, he's asking for a penalty.
No, he's not. He's not. He's just gone down.
Zuma!
Off the bar. Giroud! Off the bar!
These man, no,
Giroud.
this is criminal how they're not scoring.
Giroud's got to
How
score
they
that.
not scored? It's criminal.
Close him down already!
It's criminal what they're doing. They're playing
What?
to score.
Giroud, where? He's got to
They're
score,
playing against
surely.
them. Oh, they've done you there again. Don't know if he's on, but chance.
Hold in.
Chilwell.
Chambers
Oh
away.
my goodness.
Into added time now. 6 minutes added time. Can Chelsea get a goal? Can Arsenal hold on there? Giroud just hit the bar, and so did Zuma in the same play. Gabriel away. This is, you know,
This is brand
lost this. Had, yeah, Sean Dice masterclass. Away by Porte. Get out there, lads. Oh, we're going to shit out it.
Oh, it's the cup final right there.
This is Tony Pulis ball at his finest. Oh, haram ball.
They've not scored.
How has Giroud not scored?
Baffed. I'm baffed how they've not scored a couple in this game. At least 3-4. And
He was offside. How is Giroud not scored? Zuma's guys. He's done well there, Zuma.
Yeah, it's a great header.
I can understand Zuma not
It's a
really
great
scoring because
save
he's got
here.
no power. He's got to just
It's a great
redirect it.
save here from Leonard.
It's a save.
It's a great save.
Oh, it's a
It's
great
on,
save.
And
Yeah.
this, you're taking the mick.
He's got an open goal for me,
You're a
'cause-
striker. You're a striker.
Oh,
You've hit the crossbar.
Giroud's there. That's typical Giroud. Typical Giroud, Pav. That's typical Giroud, Pav. That's typical Giroud. He's got to score. That's an open goal for me, Pav. Because keeper's on the floor.
My goodness me.
Olivier Giroud's done an Olivier Giroud in that instance there. He's got to score.
The fact that he hit the crossbar.
Exactly.
He's not even.
He's got good contact on the ball. The
Yeah.
ball's dropping. That's an open goal. Olivier Giroud's got to score that.
The crossbar there.
Into the final 4 of the game. Over added time as well.
Oh my goodness.
Throw in Arsenal. Don't take it quickly. Relax. That's the best chance Chelsea have had in the second half. I'd say the game. That was an open goal. You got to score that. It's just a touch and it's happened. You just got. Do you know you got it? Just roll into the net. Just roll into the net. Great from Lacazette.
He's gonna try to get free kick, isn't he?
Oh, where's the ball?
Trying to keep Chelsea in that corner. Chelsea have other ideas. Still 4 minutes on the clock.
Final 3 now.
Look at Oneni running around.
Engine is mad, isn't he? Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe. Give him the man of the match. Surely, right?
Unless Chelsea go.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, what's on there?
Foul throw.
No.
No, wrong position. He's just saying get up the pitch.
Maybe think it was a foul throw.
He's not supposed to.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of doom and gloom around my old club last week or so. A win here would at least.
Oh, jinx it, lad. Why don't you?
Don't speak too soon, Mr. Spence.
Zuma, he's gonna shoot, isn't he? Silly.
Forced.
What's the point? Corner.
Corner. Okay.
Wow.
Drive to survive. Final 2 minutes of the game now. Corner Chelsea again. This time Reece James is taking it.
He's not even gonna react to this goal, is he?
El Neni away and Smith Rowe away again. Yeah, come out, lads. You can't come pressing his face because you can cause issues here. This is what I never understand. Why don't you play like you normally would play? Why do you panic all the time in the final minutes? Holding. Composure. Smith Rowe. Composure. Odegaard. Play to Laka.
Lovely.
Composure. Arsenal have countered here. Party's in. Thomas Party's in here. Party. Oh, okay.
No, it's not. Oh.
Penalty. He's just got down. He's just got down. He's dived it. That's a dive. He's dived. He's literally dived. He's dived with Thomas Party. That's a disgrace, Thomas. Don't do that, man. No, we doing that at my club. No, no, thank you. No, thank you. You've just gone. You've gone panicked. You've gone. What? You got down. No, don't do that, mate. Don't do that here. Unless he's not dived.
Where's the challenge?
If there's contact, it's a penalty path.
Where? What? That's the contact.
Oh! Hang on!
Where?
Get out to the door!
What, his hand? That's what he called.
No, it's his legs.
We saw what penalties on the other side.
I know.
Trips.
I told you, shameless FC today, isn't it?
Clear trips.
Giroud's got a chance there if he can make that. Pulisic. Tierney stands him up. Olivier Giroud, good touch. He's off to Ziyech, who can curl it to that far. What a cross. Easy for Leno.
Surely, yes.
Nah, not yet. Party there for me is, as I said, what do I keep saying in the stream again and again? Incisiveness. Be incisive with the ball and you can make things happen. Oh, they're gonna come to his face now, man. Don't drop off now. I'm sick or tired of that. Look at Smith Rowe. Ziyech. Tierney, come out with him.
He's gonna do it. Come from Kyla.
Block from Gabriel.
Oh, Zuma's up front.
Oh, they got nice clearance as far as where you can. Into the final 30 seconds. Can Chelsea get a goal? Come on, you can't go meet him, man. It's like some players want to sit back.
Giroud. Chest control. Pulisic.
Tierney with a great block. It'll be a corner. Alright, this is Chelsea's final chance.
Oh, chance.
I wouldn't be surprised. They deserve a goal.
A goal.
No, at least a goal.
More than a goal. Oh.
Bobby Holding away.
That's it, surely.
Gabriel away.
That's it.
Ref is over.
It's in dangerous area, that's why.
So?
Jorginho!
Goal
Oh
kick.
my goodness, these man.
What defending, by the way? Look at this. Who's it? Is it Holding?
No, he's Gabriel. He's headed it onto him. He's assisted him basically. He's like, here, take it.
No, it's not assisting him. He just cleared
No,
it.
he's giving him.
There's nothing he can do.
Jorginho, good touch there, and he scores.
But it's
I know.
hit him there. There's nothing. No, don't give me that.
He can head it out, innit? That's the thing.
The game's over now. This game's over. Hard work, clean sheet, shithousery, park the bus, Arsenal Football Club, Mikel Arteta. It's about a shithouse of Stamford Bridge win. And you know what? I could not give a damn how we played. And I do not like it. I am not for it. I am not advocate. You don't hear me advocating this shit. But you guess what? It is shithousery at its finest. This is what you call shithousery. This is what you call 1-0 to the Arsenal. And this is what you call as where ref blows a whistle. It's you know what? Let's just see. Let's just wait the whistle blow first. I am Chelsea. Oh goodness gracious me.
Wow. Football's a weird sport.
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum.
Football's a weird sport.
1-0. Join to the Arsenal. 1-0. To the Arsenal. 1-0. To the Arsenal. 1-0. Is that the only time Tuchel's not fair to score in a game at Stamford Bridge?
No, they didn't score in their debut.
Oh yeah, debut.
Wolves, it was.
To the Arsenal. What? Hey, Pep! Take notes, Pep!
What?
I think Chelsea. I'm so shameless.
Oh, right.
That is a dub. That is a win. And that is Thomas Tuchel's second home defeat expense to Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal were beating Chelsea.
Probably sad right now.
Aubameyang with a lot of connections with the opposition set up the winning goal, and he and his team put on a heroic display for a beleaguered London club.
Wow.
Finished here.
How Arsenal? There's no one know it.
Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1.
Typical Chelsea.
Despite the way the seasons have gone, straight win in all competitions.
You know how funny that is, fam?
My. The fact that they didn't even score one, let alone they should have scored 2, 3, 4.
Have done the double over Chelsea.
Done the double with Chelsea. You're brought back Super Frankie Lampard, mate. I literally scored a goal for you, Super Frankie Lampard.
They missed penalty as well. Okay, against you in that.
So this is how things stand in terms of
Wow.
race for Champions League places. Leicester can get a maximum of 72 points. Chelsea can get a maximum of 70 points.
That could, you
They
know?
can't finish above us now.
Because they play each other.
Say it. 1-0. No, it's not. It's not a chance.
I need Liverpool.
To the Arsenal.
to get Europa.
1-0. To the Arsenal. 1-0. To the Arsenal. 1-0. It's so shit house.
The table, they go above Everton, but Everton have 2 games in hand on the Gunners. There's playoff action coming up for you on Sky Sports. In the Championship, Bournemouth take on Brentford from 5:30 on Sky
Wow.
Sports Football. And
Did not expect that at all.
Monday, Barnsley
Didn't
against
expect them to.
Swansea from 8 o'clock. Elsewhere, Alan Carr's back for more film trivia with some of the UK's best actors and comics. There's something about movies. It's
Guardiola.
Season 4 on Sky One on
Take them notes.
at 9 o'clock. But Arsenal were top guns against Chelsea this evening at Stamford Bridge. We'll get the thoughts of Jamie and Ashley next as Arsenal
Ashley
take
Cole.
all 3 points against Chelsea.
I will never let you go. Do 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 do. We are shit houses. We are shit houses. We are shit houses. We are shit houses. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Oh, we're so shit. And so we're so shit. We're so shit.
Terrorism.
And we beat them as well. We've done the double over Chelsea. Look how bad we are. Look how awful we are. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Jeez, man. This is Mourinho.
Mourinho, what do you mean?
Ugh.
This is worse.
How
than
do we...
Mourinho.
Look at this possession. Look at this. Shut up.
Worse.
Shameless FC. Come outside. Come outside. Olivier Giroud, my guy. You gotta work on that finishing, mate. You can't. Kai Havertz, Kai Fartwitz. I'm joking, I love Havertz to be fair. But Olivier Giroud, mate. Miss hitting shots, missing big chances. It's typical Giroud. Typical Giroud. But, yeah, it's just it's quite funny how football works. I was in a preview before with the Chelsea fans and they were saying to me, 3-0, 3-1, 4-1, 4-0, 5-6, 6-0. I said, 1-1. I didn't see Arsenal. When I said Chelsea will be better than Arsenal, that's not a fact. Let's not deny that. Because Chelsea are a better team than Arsenal. But he had no excuses to beat us, lads. You made 2 good chances all game. Simple fact. Look. 2 big chances, 2 missed. You made 2 big chances. All that ball, all that possession, all the passes, all the shots. You had 2 shots on target and 1 shot on target in the second half from Ryan's then, or 2. Come on, laddies. You know, you deserve to win today. But guess what? We fucking won, mate. You see that, yeah? Come on. Give it to me. You got an FA Cup final. You got a Champions League final. You couldn't beat Arsenal. We're awful, Pam. We're awful, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't beat us. How could you not beat us? I thought we were easy. I thought they were going to batter us. They said, batter Arsenal. They're going to destroy us. What's the score?
Not score-wise.
What's the score?
They bad.
What's the score? What? And the Fugazi?
What, do you watch stats or do you watch
Fugazi.
What do you watch?
I watch scorelines.
We saw the.
I watch scorelines. Aggregate 4-1 win over Chelsea. We're taking it.
Against the 1-0 against.
Yeah, jeez, man. Yeah, that's how shameless I am. Because as I said, bruv, I said it in a go back to the start of my stream. I said, bruv, are Arsenal gonna win today? Probably not. It's a miracle if it happens, and it was a miracle at the end of it. But if we win, I'm going to be shameless. I want them Chelsea fans to look at me, and I want to be go, oh, how we let them do it again? He's done it again, Mikel Arteta. What's he got away? 3 wins in a row against Chelsea. We're awful. This is the worst Arsenal I've ever seen. Oh, you know, Tuchel's a class manager as well. I'm not going to slander Tuchel.
Sorry for him. He did
But,
absolutely everything perfect.
broski, Pep, get them notebooks out. Take them notes. Take them notes. Goodness gracious me. How we pulled that off. That is class shithousery. That is typical 1-0 to the Arsenal. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. That's how I wanted to beat Chelsea. I don't want to beat Chelsea beating them playing better football because we can't do that. We don't have the ability to do that. No, we can't do that. Obviously, I'd love that.
You said, hold on.
No, but if there's a way to beat Chelsea, which is realistic for Arsenal, this is the way I'd say.
Oh yeah, you said realistic. You said I don't want to beat him by.
No, but I put realistic.
I think any team wants to play, I think team
Yeah, Eid Mubarak to my Muslim brothers and sisters. That is a Eid present for you guys. I'm actually playing football with Chelsea fans on Friday, and they were giving to me, going, "Oh, we're gonna give it to you on Friday. Give it to me. Give it to me. Please do give it to me." Look at the passes, man. Completed 700 passes for what? For what? Come off it. Come off it. Well, Chelsea have dropped down. Well, I think they were fourth in the first place, right?
Yeah, they were.
So now Chelsea mathematically cannot
Finish above United. They can.
Goal
They get the same
difference.
amount of points, but goal difference. we're
Goal difference,
clear.
actually.
We are clear.
Are you? Yeah, you are.
22 there
Yeah.
on.
So Chelsea now will not be able to get second. So
Yep.
United get that second place trophy. Yay. Leicester now go above Chelsea again. Chelsea had a chance to go back up that table, but they are below Leicester and West Ham. If they can win their game in hand, West Ham United, they will be 2 points behind Chelsea, and Chelsea will still have to play Leicester. So a lot to play for. That top four race is the only thing left to play for. Tottenham Hotspur now can mathematically not qualify for top four at all, thanks to Arsenal.
No, what do you mean?
That's what they said before the game.
That means they can though. What do you mean thanks to Arsenal? If you
They said if Arsenal win, they can't qualify.
for Champions League football,
Something like that.
because that means Chelsea.
Well, whatever.
No.
So Tottenham are on 56 points, Arsenal 55. We're a point
They
behind.
can. But that's if Chelsea lose both their games, they
Yeah.
win all three.
Oh, exactly. Well, Arsenal right now are a point behind Tottenham Hotspur. They have got a game in hand. We are 2 points behind 6th place Liverpool, and obviously it's not going to happen. But if they were not to win those 2 games, say if Tottenham, right, lose their next game, and Liverpool lose their next 2 games, which is not going to happen, but if this is a scenario,
They might lose the next one.
Arsenal and Everton, because Everton are the team that are in prime position actually, because they've got 2 games in hand on Arsenal, and Tottenham have got a game in hand. Liverpool got 2 games in hand. West Ham got a game in hand. But yeah, we are 9 points off the top 4, so it's mathematically. Was it 9? It's 9, right?
No, you can't get Champions League.
No, we can't get Champions League football. But yeah, I say we'll take it. We'll take it. In a season full of a lot of lows. As I said, it is what it is. You think I'm not accepting that? You think I'm gonna go, well, let's play it humble. We beat Chelsea, but yeah, let's just shut the f up. Yeah, these Chelsea fans are talk, waff, blah, 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 roof, all week, roll, fucking barking like dogs to me, barking. Look at us, barking. Fair play on Champions League final, fair play on FA Cup final, yeah. But we were there for the taking. You couldn't beat us. You know what I mean? But as I say, fair play on your season. You've got a great manager, but you fans that bark all the time, let your team do the talking for you. All you do is bark, like chickens, bark, all week. And seriously, it does annoy me because I'm just like, bro, we get it, yeah, you're good, we're bad, but keep barking and you're not winning. But yeah, shithousery win. It also, I guess, means that we can now have a season with more wins than losses.
Wow.
It's mathematically impossible. But yeah, Arteta has now beaten Mourinho, Ole, Klopp, Guardiola, Rodgers, Tuchel, and Lampard. Add Lampard into that as well. The football is funny. It is funny. So funny. So funny, isn't it? A game of funny. Goodness gracious me. Give it to us. So funny. I don't even have much to go through. Let's just quickly go through the game itself. I'd say man of the match for me was easily Emil Smith-Rowe. I think Mason Mount had a good game, but Smith-Rowe had the killer instinct, and he scored the goal that won the game for Arsenal ultimately. Give praise to Rob Holding. I think he was pretty good at the back three. I think Gabriel was a bit dodgy, but he got a good rating there, and I think Mario was actually pretty good in my opinion. Dealt with all the pressure. I don't think he made a mistake all game. Partey grew into the game definitely. I think in the second half he had a very good second half. Leno saved us a few times, but I'd say that and save at the end. Apart from that, I wouldn't really say. I mean, maybe in the first half a chance. But yeah, Leno was good, but I'd say Smith-Rowe for me. Oh, what a player. What a gem. Oh, give him the keys. He's a one. Look at it, you know. It's just the fact that in a big game at Stamford Bridge, he's taking it to Chelsea. He's the one player taking it to Chelsea, you know. Saka obviously was not playing on his favourite position today, so I'm not going to count Saka like that. But Smith-Rowe today came up, did the trumps, and scored the goals. But yeah, it is very funny how the game of football works, because we were destined to lose. Destined to get battered, they said. This is a chance to get 3 or 4 against Arsenal. They said nothing less than Mourinho versus Wenger in the 6-0 game, they said. Didn't quite get that, you know. I didn't see that. And then Kai Havertz missing chances. Merlin from Werner, I can see. Christian Pulisic missing chances. Merlin from Werner, I can see. Olivier Giroud doing Olivier Giroud things, I can see. Ooh, this is Sofa School bugging out. They're going, how have Arsenal won this? Corrupting the system. Thiago Silva did well. Kepa, untested to be fair. Jorginho, Paul is world class. Not really. Gilmore's a very good player. I like Gilmore. As for the quarter, meh. Reece James, good player. No, one second.
No, he did on that side.
It was not being obtained. It was being on systems. Mason Mount, nothing but praise for Mason Mount. I love Money Mace. Chelsea's bench, Olivier Giroud stinking up the pitch with missing chances. Should have won, equalised for Chelsea at least. Ziyech was good. I like Ziyech. Hudson-Odoi is very good. I think he had a chance.
Great, the sitter for...
Yeah, exactly. To put it, I wouldn't say sit up, a good chance. But for Arsenal's sake, just banter in it. I guess it's just funny, innit? Because we're so bad, yet we can look at this, bro. This is come on. I want to see the full-time XG. Should we see the full-time XG? I wouldn't say his best performance. Good second half.
Yeah, it was decent second half. That's what you have to do. Defend.
Smith-Rowe means so much to school for this fantastic club. I know I'm Arsenal now. Arsenal are my club. There you go. No!
What song does it have? Does it have a song?
Super Jack, European football. Bring it.
Really
Bring it. Keep crying, mod. It's shameless. So shameless. So shameless. Add it to the list. 1 minute versus 2 Shaw, 2 versus Lampard, 2 versus Oli, 1 versus Pep, 1 versus Mourinho, 3 versus Klopp. Look, Arteta clearly has something. Forgetting today's game, today's a bit of an anomaly. It's like the Klopp win against Arsenal last season against Liverpool. But this game today, I think, you can't beat all those managers and be bad. Can you? You're a good manager if you beat all those managers. There's top quality teams there with the caliber of players and the managers there. So he's clearly a good manager, or a good coach, sorry. I think what he needs to do now is learn the managerial side of things. Right? Learn how to manage your squad and get the best out of it. And if you can do that, there's nothing to say that Arsenal can't kick on under Arteta. But I just, if it's going to happen, we'll wait and see. But hey, man, good is good. Good is good. North London will always be red. Four wins, 1 draw, 5 losses versus the rest of the big six is actually pretty respectable. That's what I'm saying. It actually is pretty respectable. The best player on the pitch tonight, Emil Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe is what a player. Do you know what? We're gonna leave that. You know what? Arsenal. That's Arsenal for you. Well, with that being said, my beautiful people, I hope you have enjoyed that stream of stress. Defensively, but I'd say a solid clean sheet against Thomas Tuchel's tricky Blues. AC Hive. Where's AC Hive? And yeah, Arsenal have beaten Chelsea 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. Our first win since 2011, my bad. Goal scorer Emil Smith-Rowe, man of the match for me. Emil Smith-Rowe, who's your man of the match?
Yeah, probably Smith-Rowe.
Smith-Rowe as well. But yeah, that's a solid win. I'd say good defensive performance, keep a clean sheet, get a goal. Need to see improvements. I won't lie to you about that, but a win against the Chelsea team is a win against the Chelsea team. My people, my glorious people, thank you for watching as always. Thank you for tuning in and giving me your time and blessing me with that time. If you have not already, please do go down there and smash that like button. It means the world to me. And yeah, why not? And do subscribe as well if you are new, because we're on the road to 40k, as I've always said. But yeah, alas, I will see you not with the 5 things you missed, because that's just Chelsea with 5 chances they missed. I'll see you tomorrow with a video. So enjoy yourselves, lads. Enjoy yourselves. To show. Pep. Yo, Pep. Take them notes. So you beat Chelsea. Bye bye. No, come back. London is red. Bye bye.